think that's a cheap answer, but someone that I want to be like. Obviously, I look up to my dad a ton, and so he'd go number one for me.
And we welcome you back to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Today marks the 11th time the series has raced here. Certainly would be something for a driver to get their first series win here today, and one that has a shot at doing that. He's with Dylan.
Brent Cruz's Indy debut got off to a little bit of a rocky start yesterday in practice with a little bit of wall contact early in the moments of practice. So what caught you off guard in that moment that led to the contact?
Yeah, we were just really good in practice. This Young Life Toyota GR Supra was super fast, probably one of the best cars we've had all year. And the fine line is just so thin here, and it always has been in Indianapolis. So yeah, it just bit me a little bit, just got the right side some, and the whole 19 crew went to work on it yesterday and got it all fixed up for us, and had a pretty good qualifying spot for how good of a handling car we have. So yeah, just excited to roll out here. I was just watching Toyota teammate Bubba Wallace kiss some bricks, so that would be super cool in my rookie season.
Yeah, that's the balance today, right, is speed versus handling. So starting where you do, it's a little bit more overcast today. What kind of challenge is it going to be for you to move forward today?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll let you know after the first stage. We got Gator starting right in front of me, so I'm sure he's going to be moving forward, and we'll try to work together and see us at the front.
Another new racetrack for this fast rookie. Brent Cruz starts in the 15th spot today.
Thanks, Dylan. And you think about the field and drivers that could get their first win. It's certainly, you think of Brent Cruz, how consistent he's been, 4 top 10s in the last 6 races. He's close.
Oh, I mean, every single weekend he's close, and unlike Corey Day, who we talked about a little bit ago, Brent has come through the perfect ladder of cards to late models to sprint midgets. He's raced everything to get here, and it's been on, to me, the perfect trajectory. And when you walk in the garage, everybody believes in this guy. Everybody knows how talented he is. He could get it done today. Be a great pick.
That's my pick. Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm locking him in. No, a tremendous talent, great kid. Been able to talk to him a handful of times and has the speed, like we talked about Corey Day. Came in, a lot of speed, some mistakes here and there. I'm hoping that he's showing me that you can still hit the fence and go win today, so I can do the same thing tomorrow.
Well, here's the thing: is that he's going to make those same mistakes Corey Day
100%.
did, just because you're new. And like, Indy is a hard racetrack.
Yes.
We talked about this is one of the toughest tracks that we go to. So you're going to make mistakes. You just got to hope if you're the 19th team.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people?
Yes, absolutely.
How the hell is everybody doing today?
From those.
Hope everybody's having a great fucking day.
Yeah, certainly.
Having a pretty good day.
Capability to do that today.
Today we got some NASCAR O'Reilly racing from the big track, the world's biggest, or maybe not biggest track, the world's highest capacity track.
It was such a cool day. Bill came back, was driving forever, and he was so fast every single weekend. And if I remember correctly, there's a pretty cool kid in Victory Lane with him that day.
Who is that? Do you know him, Bubba?
I think I know that little punk face right there. Chase Elliott. What a guy.
Chubby cheeks.
Chubby cheeks, yes.
I don't think he kissed the bricks that day. I bet he would love to do that if he won today. He's with Kim Coon.
Bro, Tony Romo got arrested? That's hilarious.
And Chase Elliott getting to celebrate with his dad, Bill, here at the Brickyard in 2002. What do you remember about that day? And what would it mean for you to get to kiss the bricks with your own win here at Indy?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember a lot, but it's always been a really meaningful time, just because of everything that was going on with his career. I could tell how much it meant to him, and really it was one of very few wins I was even alive for in his career. So even though I don't remember a whole lot, I have always thought it was super cool just to be in the photos, and it really ever since then has made Indy super special, and a place that I would love to replicate that. For that reason, I just have always thought that would be kind of hard to top, honestly. Tomorrow more than today, to be honest. But would certainly love to get a win today. And we had a great run at Chicago. Came up a little short, so I would love to correct that this afternoon and get a mini kiss. It wouldn't be the full one, I don't think, but it'd be pretty neat.
Chase mentioned he coming up short at Chicago. He finished runner-up there a few weeks ago. And unfortunately, he's going to have to go to the back for unapproved adjustments today. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But we saw how good he was in Chicagoland just a couple of weeks ago. Almost got that win.
Oh, and Bubba's going to learn when he gets up in the booth with Adam and I that this is what we live for, is to have one of these really fast cars have to go to the back, and watch them try to make their way to the front. I don't expect that, you know, he's going to be able to get back up through there. He'll have the speed in that car. With this package, it's a little bit different because of the draft and everything, the lower horsepower. But it's going to be fun to watch Chase drive back through the field.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, it puts pressure on the crew to make sure they make the right adjustments now, because you do go through a big balance shift from starting where he was to the back of the field. So it'd be interesting to see how fast he comes back up to the field.
All right, so now it's time to get to our race
Why'd you
picks.
take
And
a deep
kind
breath?
of because he gave it away already.
Oh,
he did,
Gave
didn't he?
us-
I thought that was it. My bad. First time on TV.
All right, so here's what you got to do. You got to make your pick again and then explain why.
Okay. Just repeat what I said earlier. Brent Cruz, he's fast, he's young. I believe there's something about first time here in Indy. Some magical things going to happen. I think it's going to happen.
Where's everyone at?
See, I think the opposite. I would not have picked a first-time winner.
Where the
here
hose
in Indy.
at?
I think it's a challenging track. So I'm going to go, well, I'm going to go with the obvious. The guy that's only won 6 times this year, former champion. He's won here in 2018. I will take Justin Allgaier for the win today.
The obvious pick.
So Chase Elliott going to the rear for unapproved adjustments.
You picked Justin Allgaier this
Hey,
year.
listen, everyone got mad at me when I picked Kyle Larson a few years ago and he won 10 races. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to go with who they wins.
All right, how about rinse and repeat from Atlanta? You went Justin Allgaier in Atlanta. I went Carson Quapple. I'm going to go with Carson Quapple again today. Bubba and I are both going first-time winners today. I just feel like he's got a lot of confidence. He's got the speed starting at the front. Well, if you think these guys probably have somewhere to be, we're going to have to let Bubba and Jamie get to the pagoda to call this race. We'll have a little bit more to share before we go green here at Indianapolis. We'll be right back.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Then you know there can be unpredictability.
Workarounds and avoiding.
It was time to make a change.
I changed. I changed too.
A doctor recommended Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
I got rapid symptom relief at 2 weeks. Check. Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
Qualifying was interesting for the O'Reilly series. I watched a tiny bit of it,
Meaning few to no symptoms.
but I know they had a little bit of sprinkles.
Ability to fight infection.
Weather looks good for the rest of the day. Don't think we'll see none of
Serious
that.
Infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including
But yeah, what's today's race is the Pennzoil 250 from Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Speedway, Indiana. It is a 100-lap race around a 2.5-mile oval.
Don't take it for
Almost rectangle oval. It's weird. But,
With Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about
yeah.
Rinvoq.
That comes out at 250 miles. Stage breakdown for today's race.
10 teams, 5 riders, 1
Stage
mile
breakdown.
championship. PBR
Stage 1 is 30 laps. Stage 2 is also 30 laps. That'll be lap 60, and then the final 40 laps will be the final stage.
New York Lottery. Watch tonight for your lotto, win 4, and take 5 results on the CW6 News at 10. It's the summer sales event.
So yeah, hoping for a fun race today.
Little field research.
I think we'll see it.
Check this out.
Looks like America is
My win pick for today is Taylor Gray,
power backs it up.
who drives the 54 car. And my guy Sheldon's on pole. My other guy, Jesse Love's, all the way back in 26.
This is what summer's all about.
Get 0% APR for 36 months and $1,000 toward your down payment on select Ford vehicles, plus a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Get 0% financing on Jeep Wrangler, plus no payments for 90 days. 10% off MSRP on Jeep Gladiator. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event. Well-qualified current Jeep Wrangler or Grand Cherokee 4xE lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S for $299 a month. See your Syracuse.
You never seen that before? I've seen that plenty of times.
I need something that's going to make this a can't miss event. Something.
I feel like that happens somewhat frequently.
Real deal.
Now that's football. Let's play Trivial Pursuit. Time for Scrabble.
Welcome to Pula.
I'm very sorry for what I've done tonight.
The National News Desk provides context and clarity on major news stories.
We will continue to deploy additional counterterrorism resources.
Delivers international breaking news from the live desk.
Other items likely to get more expensive as the war with Iran continues. The National News Desk, always America's news. Now,
weeknights at 11 on CW6.
More about the action with GovX aerial coverage. GovX savings for those who serve. And everyone, of course, wants a chance at kissing the bricks if they win, but they would also love to go on a little ride after as well, right, Ken?
That's right, Carla. Indianapolis Motor Speedway is a legendary venue, rich in history and tradition. Like you mentioned, kissing the bricks, not the only cool thing the winner gets to do. IMS has a custom hydraulic platform. It's 20 feet by 10 feet. It's called the Victory Lift. Give me a second. Hit it, Wayne. And it elevates not only the winning driver, but the winning car up to the second story where Victory Circle Podium is. It is a symbol of success here at one of the most famous racetracks in the world. And Dylan, somebody's going to get to ride this later today.
And Kim, from where you are in Victory Lane, the driver that wins this race will come here to the Yard of Bricks for the famous kissing of the bricks. In 1909, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway was built and paved with 3.2 million of these bricks. And over the course of history, the pavement has been laid down, and all that remains is this, the Yard of Bricks, the most famous start-finish line in all of racing. And that's what every driver wants to do today. They want to be the first one to cross this line first, because the Yard of Bricks symbolize the history and tradition that goes along with racing and competing at this facility. That's what all 38 drivers racing today are chasing. Crossing the Yard of Bricks as a winner here is a life-changing moment, Carla.
That's right, and if any driver has been the most consistent over the last couple of weeks, it's been Brent Cruz. He's got 4 top 5s in the last 6 races, including 2 runner-up finishes. But if he wants to get his first win today, he's going to have a little work to do, starting from 15th. Every winner here has started in the top 8, but don't let that stat count him out. 2 of his 3 career runner-up finishes have also come from starting outside the top 10. And as we get ready to start today's pre-race ceremonies, Golden Corral would like to take a moment to thank our nation's heroes. It's a privilege to serve those who serve. Time for our pre-race ceremonies here in Indy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you're able and remove your hats. Veterans render a hand salute
Now I'm
as
best
the
with.
Indiana National Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to give today's invocation, community pastor from Connection Point Church, Neil Hinders.
Almighty God, thank you for gathering us here today at the historic Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 250. But God, we pray that you bless every driver, every pit crew member, and keep them safe. Help them to navigate tough situations under pressure. Give them a peace in every situation. God, in our conduct, in this time together, help us just to honor you and honor each other. In Jesus' name, amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Indiana-based recording artist Sarah Stafford.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
America. She was awful.
Golden Corral was
She was
proud to partner with
terrible.
Project Healing Waters
Let's hear it for
American
Sarah.
veterans to the therapeutic art of
She was terrible, man. I'm sorry. That was awful.
send children of wounded, ill, or fallen military members to
That was I could do better.
Buttoned up here at Indianapolis. We'll get the command to fire the engine.
I
On
could
the
do
other
better.
side, we've got O'Reilly Auto Parts Series racing. It's on the way when we come back.
America, put down the burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100%.
What was that voice change? Exactly, that's what I was saying. Who's the fucking dipshit that rates the national anthems? Dave Moody.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these
Oh, he hasn't even
cars
posted it yet.
is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
So, I ran some numbers. You guys might want to consider moving.
Sing worse.
I doubt it. These shall ease your grievous throat most readily. Or maybe a saltwater gargle.
Sold. Congratulations, sir. That is a new record.
You realize a JPEG doesn't count as a financial plan, right?
Maybe. I mean, yes. No. PNC Bank believes a little boring advice goes a long way.
Olive Garden's got 3 new dishes tossed in our limited time creamy garlic sauce. And with your choice
Yeah,
of salmon,
fucking Kyle Shanahan got into the
or
crash.
shrimp, you might find
No, I already
your
saw all the
favorite. Better hurry,
explanation.
though. These creamy garlic fettuccinis will be gone soon.
That's fucked up. That's sad. I hope he ends up recovering.
They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free mobile service, go to SafeLight.com.
SafeLight repairs.
One of the better coaches in the league, too.
Still using a poorly built shop chair? Aren't you tired of the discomfort? Meet the Viper Chair, America's #1 rated shop chair. The Viper Chair glides over any surface with large industrial-grade casters. Alleviate lower back pain with a perfectly angled backrest. And sit comfortably for hours with a thick, durable seat. Viper chairs are designed for every job or anything else you love to do in the garage. Don't miss out on the biggest deal of the year. Save up to $200 on select packages, plus free shipping on orders. Shop ViperIndustrial.com.
The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken. Wednesday wings. Thursday tenders. Friday nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest. Get a $10 bucket of the day from KFC.
Red Sox did win last night. We've won 16 out of our last 17 games. I think it's like 22 of our last 24 or some shit. Record since June 25th. What's that?
What is that?
It's race day in Indianapolis Motor Speedway, one of the great venues in all of
21-3. 21-3 since June 25th. That was the start of the Yankees series.
Indianapolis. This is the most famous racetrack in the world.
This is awesome. Those bricks look really kissable, and I'm ready to kiss them.
Only goal today is to kiss them brick, so let's do it.
And every driver would love to win at the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway and etch their name in the history books, but maybe no one more so than Carson Kvapil, who's still looking for his first career victory after 5 runner-up finishes, including
The most unsanitary tradition in all sports.
And there's some pressure for Carson to win, but the team told me everyone in the entire JRM organization is pulling the rope in the same direction to try to get Carson to victory lane. That certainly is the case this weekend with a standout car in both practice and qualifying. Dylan, Carson had the fastest consecutive 10-lap average at practice yesterday, and will start on the front row here today.
Cam, the most seasoned driver.
I remember
is Jeremy Clements, who's making his
The Manchester, New
50th
Hampshire
series
airport
start this afternoon. Also
had like
today, he's
bricks,
starting as far
and I would lean
forward
down
as
and
he
kiss
ever
them
has in any of those
whenever I
previous
went
starts
there.
after qualifying fourth this afternoon. Jeremy's team is a family-run business, but this year they've aligned with the Haas factory team, and the results have shown it with a couple top 10 finishes this year, including just a couple weeks ago, last time we raced in Atlanta. There have been several underdog stories through the years here at Indy. Another one is off to a good start today from the outside of row 2. It's race day in Indianapolis. It's time to get the command to fire engines.
Fire 'em
for
up.
the Auto Parts Series.
And now to give those most famous words in all of motorsports.
The
direct
best
your
one.
attention to the victory podium and welcome Senior Marketing Manager of Take 5 Oil Change, Stephanie Lee.
Drivers, start your engines!
And we are just within minutes of these cars rolling off the grid to start what's going to be a total of 100 laps around this place. The booth featuring Cup driver Bubba Wallace will welcome us back.
You got Bubba Wallace in the booth today. Got LeBron James and Philly.
Something's going on with
It's wild.
I have phenomenal life.
Let's hear for the cool kids. Yeah.
I'm Ryan Phelps, and we just opened our 4th dealership here in Rome, New York.
Ryan Phelps Auto now has 4 locations in Auburn, Sodus, Phoenix, and Rome. Ryan started with just 2 cars on his lawn and has grown fast by doing business the right way. Now, the Rome and Utica area can see what
Yeah, it's been a pretty
Ryan
wild
is
week.
all about. Over 30 lenders for credit that's good, bad, and really bad.
People were so shocked that LeBron went to Philly. I honestly wasn't. When I read it, I was like, okay. Like,
In Rome.
yeah, that's kind of like the last place I would have wanted him to go. I hate the Sixers. I still love LeBron, but I hate the Sixers. But people were like, oh, really, Philly? Like, I didn't expect him to go to Philly. Like, no, I had been hearing some rumblings about Philly in the past few weeks. So it didn't really surprise me. I mean, I was kind of surprised that he didn't go to Cleveland, but
buyers get 0% APR on select model
you know,
trims or get up to $57.50 total savings on select Frontier trims.
like I had been hearing rumblings about it the past few weeks, so I was kind of just prepared for that.
If they're made in America.
Foreign drugs, manufactured.
I still thought he was going to go to Cleveland, though.
Monday at 10 on the CW6.
But then there was also that like link that was posted to the Miami Heat YouTube channel, where it was like LeBron James introductory press conference. That kind of like made me think that he was going to Miami, but
Nothing's out of bounds.
Positive about where the game is going.
As soccer takes over the spotlight, they're taking over the mic.
It's gonna get crazy.
yeah, I know Neon. I don't really like him, but yeah, I know him. I know who he is.
Really want to shine a light on the players. They are the stars.
Style of play, wherever you get your podcasts.
Sports bring us together. They're the moments we cheer for, argue over, and remember for years. But more and more, the games fans love are getting locked behind paywalls. Another app, another fee, another way fans get left behind.
See, that's so weird that you can know about the signing way before it happened, because you can literally profit off of that. You can profit off of that. Like, there was a market where it was LeBron James. Like, where does he go? On Kalshi.
At the Helio Health Foundation
I think I literally put $1 on him going to the Suns.
Country Club. Bring a team or just yourself. Sponsorship opportunities are still available. Sign up today or get more information at helio.health.
But no, I put $10 on LeBron going to the Suns, even though I knew it wasn't going to happen. But it was like, if it does happen, then I got like almost $1,000.
Day in Indy. Good afternoon from the racing capital of the world. CW Sports welcomes you to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Racing at this famed venue for the 15th time. Cars rolling off, we're ready to go. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Adam Alexander.
I put $10 on him going to the Suns. Because I was like, yeah, might as well.
Last year it was all about Bubba Wallace. Man, I'm glad you're in the booth.
Because it was an insane payout.
Thanks for having me. Pre-race
I would have had more money, and I would have had LeBron on my team.
And I will say this from a wardrobe perspective. Bubba wins. You win, okay?
Give me another brick.
That's right. Speaking of winning, take us back to last year and being able to pull into victory lane after winning the Brickyard.
Just a really, really incredible moment. And
I like you a lot, but you calling the race was really, really cool. You know, Bubba Wallace wins it, that whole deal. It really flowed together nicely. But it was just that moment right there, seeing how excited the team was truly brought me a lot of joy. And that was my third win. A lot of people's first on that team right there. And so then, of course, the moment here with Bex was really, really special. So I'm excited to share that story with him when he gets a little bit older, so he knows what's going on. But all in all, man, just really honored and excited to be back here in Indy and hopefully defend it off again tomorrow.
Well, I can 100% guarantee you that as Bex gets older and you go back and look at those photos, it's going to mean even
What's
more.
his son's name?
Look back at when I was able to win in 2010. It was such a special day. Chip Ganassi was an IndyCar owner, had won the Indy 500 earlier that year. That moment of coming off 4 and knowing you're going to win at Indianapolis is so special.
Interesting.
And that moment of kissing
Bex.
the bricks with
That's a
your
cool
family,
name.
your team. They don't rush you. It's so special to be able to do that. Actually, Carter was in Christie's belly in that photo right there. I have it on my desk. It's a really cool moment for us to go back and look at it. You know Carter now. He's taller than I am.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy how fast it happened.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
This is going to be an unbelievable day. It's such a big race when you come here. Add to that 3 races till we get to the chase. So much on the line. We're green next on CW.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese done right. And some people don't say anything because frankly it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Arby's, we have the meat.
I drive a race car at 200 miles per hour. Before I ever strap in, I've already gone through every variable. My team, my car, I trust them with my life. That's just how this world works. With a life this fast-paced, I need things I can count on. I need a cell phone service that keeps up with me. That's why I use Patriot Mobile. They give me premium service and they stand for the same things I do: faith, family, and freedom. Join me and make the switch to Patriot Mobile today.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment?
Then you know there can be unpredictability.
Workarounds. And avoiding.
It was time to make a change.
I changed. I changed too.
A doctor recommended Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
I got rapid symptom relief at 2 weeks. Check. Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting remission, meaning few to no symptoms. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections.
Yeah, once again, my win pick today is Taylor Gray. He starts in, what, the 5th position? Yes, starts in 5th.
Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke.
Yep, LeBron and Bryce Harper in the same city.
50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events.
And Jalen Hurts.
Or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. And boy, did you ever. Roads worn, sweat mopped up and down, back and forth, over and over again. And when it was finally time to enjoy it all, COPD thought it could stop you. Well, COPD never met someone like you. You kept right on going. Breztri is 3 medicines in 1 inhaler with better breathing starting within 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Breztri is a COPD maintenance treatment.
You have Ross winning. Is he in the race today?
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition.
Yes, he is.
Before taking
Starts in
Don't
8th.
Take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. Ready to take back your breath? Now approved for the maintenance treatment of asthma. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Olive Garden's got 3 new dishes tossed in our limited time creamy garlic sauce. And with your choice of salmon, chicken, or shrimp, you might find a new favorite. Better hurry though. These creamy garlic fettuccinis will be gone soon.
Look at this place. 2.5 miles of racing goodness. Ready to bring the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series to you today from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Qualifying happened earlier today. Let's get to the starting grid. Sheldon Creed leading us to the green. What do you see there, Bubba?
how about Jeremy Clements, the number 51, starts 4th today. That's the best qualifying effort of his career in over 550 starts.
That is a crazy stat.
Red Sox game is underway.
Justin Allgaier, he's my pick for the race today. Going to roll off 13th, 6 wins this season. He's already locked in as the number 1.
Time for Time to win 17 out of 18.
Indy winner in the field.
And 22 out of
Qualifying, I would have bet the under. I would have said Allgaier would have qualified better than
25.
13th. I would have said
Yeah.
the same, no doubt, about Jesse Love. Our reigning champ, row 13. They had an issue with the car after a few sprinkles during the qualifying session. He goes out not happy with the speed, anxious to see what that team does once we go green today.
I'm going to go back and talk a little bit about J.J. Ailey, who's going to start 34th. Listen to this, guys. 28 years ago, finished 9th in the Indy 500 at this track. We showed it earlier. Had a spin early in the race, came back for a top 10 finish.
Ready to hear more? Scan the QR code to take a short free online hearing test. Now let's listen in to Starkey Radio Communications, Team 7 and Justin Allgaier.
Let's go get it done today and go kiss those bricks. This place never fails, man. Man, I'm so proud of this race car. All the effort that goes into it. So, got 3 weeks to go get 3 wins before this playoff start. We got the team and the car to do it, so let's go have some fun.
Well, I talked to Justin a little bit in our pre-race, and he's hoping that the sun comes out and it gets slick. They feel like they built their car for handling. That's why he's a little bit back in qualifying, but I think they're going to be just fine, regardless of what the conditions do here. I just think the 7 car is going to find its way to the
This
front.
place is weather sensitive, and the weather this weekend has been a bit of a moving target. Let's hear from our pit reporters before we
I mean, the weather looks clear. I mean, I know the skies look overcast. It looks very cloudy, but it doesn't say that we're supposed to have anything. So, granted, it also didn't say that we were supposed to have anything during qualifying, and we did. So, there is that.
Surprised that qualifying felt like they deserved and had a car that should have been on the front row, but that tire rub inhibiting him from getting that done. But he's making his second and final start of the season in this series. I asked crew chief Marty Lindley what it's like on the weeks he's got a Cup Series driver in his car, and he told me it's a huge advantage. He said their knowledge, their confidence, and what they can add to the team's notebook. Dylan?
And we'll go from the back of the field to the very front. Sheldon Creed, the pole sitter, still has plenty to fight for with 3 races left before the chase. The battle for third in points.
What is all this sparking, man?
Race for the bubble, and there's always that incentive.
Sheldon, you can't be doing that.
As high as you can. Sheldon won his first pole of the year this afternoon, and as good as Haas Factory team was here a year ago, they've got everybody right where they wanted to start the day, and for them to have a good points day, and that's out the rearview mirror.
July has been the month of winning.
The regular season
It has.
And you think about the campaign for a guy
We've lost
like Sheldon Creed, what he's been able
2
to
games in July. That's
get
it.
it done today.
All right, pace car's off.
Creed to
Let's do this.
Carson Quapple.
Most famous racetrack in the entire world.
Row 2, Mayor and Clinton.
The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series
Said one of the great venues in all
is green from Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Speedway, Indiana. Sheldon Creed leads him to the green.
It's like both those first 2 rows are locked together. And outside,
Come on, Sheldon.
a better place to be if it can keep the momentum off of turn 2.
We always talk about the first lap or 2 is beneficial, somewhat beneficial for the top, but then after that, we want to get down the line and for a group.
Creed with a great job clearing Carson Quapple. You see
Yeah,
that
Sheldon.
other side
There you go.
road,
Sheldon with the lead.
stuck on the
Pulls
outside.
away there down the back
Hope
stretch.
he can get down sooner than later, or he loses too many spots here.
This is the part of the track that I love. Into turn 3, you see everybody fan out down the back straightaway. A lot of jockeying for position into the corner there. 1-2, Haas Factory team, Creed and Quapple.
Look how far they've seen right now, rather, guys. That is not what we saw last year at all. I can't believe the gap.
Sheldon Creed leads the first lap.
We'll see if that draft sucks them all back up and together.
Some more fanning out here. It's always so interesting of where you're going to funnel back into place, like you mentioned earlier, Adam.
And Creed, Mayer, 1-2. Clement settles into third, and they're side by side for the 4th spot. Brandon Jones, winner earlier in the summer at Chicago, inside of Carson Quapple.
Carson's in trouble right here. He had a chance to get down, and Jones got inside of him, and now watch this. All these cars are going to line up, and he's going to continue to be on the outside, not only in turn 3, but probably off 4. He's going to lose 4 or 5 spots with these guys lined up.
Yeah, the aggression to get back down starts to ramp up here because the spotter is telling me it looks like he might have a hole here by the 54 if he can get down.
He does. Good job.
Yeah, you never want to hear they're lined up out
Still
behind
there?
you, make it work. Yeah, they're still there.
Well, that's his teammate, right there behind him, Sammy Smith. So maybe a little forgiveness in that situation.
And that also cost Sammy because now the 18 is inside of him. Oh, we're 3 wide now.
Well, Corey Day getting to the inside right here of Swallich, who looks like he's on the inside of Ross Chastain, who was our fastest car in practice. I don't wonder, have enough grip built into that 9 car.
Sound gear onboard camera. Swallich coming off a top 5 a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta, was 6th here in Indianapolis last year.
This package just looks so interesting of how they can just get a little bit of pull out and make it to where they're all kind of clumped together. But the aggression of these first handful of laps, it's a fine balance of too aggressive, but being too lazy. As you see the 7 car pouncing on Corey Day here, just bad timing of when he made that move into turn 1, 3 wide, he never could recover and get the right run.
And Corey Day's got to be really careful. He's never been in this position at this track, and it's one of those things until you experience the lack of grip on the outside. Nice job there, though, controlling his car, hoping he can get back in line.
Same tire that we ran at Pocono, and we all know what happened there early to Corey Day. Opening laps, it got away from him. So you just live to fight another day if you're him, especially driving a car that you know has speed like that one does. But he's under attack again, and this time it's Ryan Sieg who had a top 5 here a year ago in that 39.
Yeah, and Corey needs Alfredo to run a little higher here so he can get some of that draft, maybe get a help right here from Caruth. Oh, no,
Raj's going to take it.
Different plans. Going to make it 3 wide and clear both of these guys down into turn 3.
Raja fighting for a position in the chase. 3 to go. It got so loose right there. Somewhere Mr. H is saying, hang on, fellas. Those HendrickCars.com Chevys mixing it up on the corner.
And that's the thing, though. Like, you get a penalty for, okay, I'm just going to settle it. I look at Atlanta. The way Atlanta races now, as soon as you take a breath and you're like, oh, that's it. You just lost 3 spots. Here, you have to go for it, especially with this package.
Yeah, the package and the way it sets up the draft and what it creates at this place has made it so fun.
Yes.
The last few years.
Well, it creates the 2-for-1, right? Because those guys get side by side in front of you, and it creates such a draft for you that they leave room on the inside or the outside. You get such a run, you can clear both of them on one straightaway.
You know, you think about the Alliance situation here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. You know, you got Haas factory cars running 1-2, but third, Jeremy Clements, he's a part of that alliance, something we'll follow throughout the afternoon. Right behind them, you got Brandon Jones, Taylor Gray, the 2 Toyotas from Joe Gibbs Racing.
So you're saying Junior Motorsports is not 1 through 6 right now?
How about that?
Wow.
Now, right,
They missed it. They must have missed it.
Give it some time.
They got 6 to 8 on the board right now, and all guy are on the move.
They'll be just fine. But go back to the 51. It is, Jeremy's been around for a long time. Obviously, we said 550 starts. One of the nicest guys in the garage. Yeah. So to see the success come his way, whether it's his first start or his 550 start, like it's good to see just for the whole garage in general.
Powerball power movers plus 11 now from Chase Elliott from the back. Kim told us about the tire issue, had to drop to the rear, but he's moving forward.
Yeah, the fact that he was able to survive those first couple of laps, having to go to the back, we've seen that was one of the things, you know, as we talked to the drivers down on pit road before the race, they were concerned with having a wreck early on and getting caught up in that. But this is good for Chase. He'd like to re-rack him right now, though, and kind of close up that gap. A little bit easier.
Sheldon's still leading. He's on every lap so far.
Nicely. You mentioned it, up 11 spots already.
Look at that snake. I mean, they just get in line and try to find a little drafting help before you make your move.
We go through so much data and whatnot, so to come off the wall a little bit reduces the drag that you put on yourself from the wall in the car. And so that's why you see that snaking effect, and everybody just follows suit.
Saw the 9 pop through the screen. Ross Chastain making his final start of the year, one earlier in the campaign, driving for Junior Motorsports in Charlotte.
Little slow to start for the 9 of Ross Chastain, but the last time by ran the fastest lap of anybody on the track. So probably getting a little bit of the benefit of these guys in front of him, getting some of the draft, the low power that the O'Reilly cars have at this track. But I mentioned he was fastest in practice, so just working on the balance of that car. It didn't seem to me that it took off the way that he needed it to, but
all right, here's lap 8.
Fastest car on the track.
Well, we talk about this kind of really every race. The first run of the race, really anywhere you go, is the worst that your car is going to drive. No matter if you qualified and it felt great earlier, the qualifying to race balance is way different. But then just the track sitting there for an hour or two, heat soaking, you're over on the radio lap 3. I need this, I need that.
What'd you change? Right?
Yeah, it's like, why is it driving so bad?
Yeah, track's about 10 degrees hotter than what we had in qualifying earlier today, guys, so that's going to take a lot of grip away as well.
What's going on, Dylan? Well, just speaking about Ross in the 9 car, it's worth noting he's never run this specific package here. So you guys talk about that so far today. Ross has made 4 starts here, but never in this type of racing package. So he was learning in practice, learned pretty quick as he was fastest, but spoke with Philip Bell, the crew chief, and he said, we're just going to let Ross do what he does best today, and that's be aggressive. You're going to have to be, as you guys have talked about.
Woo! Kyle! For Kyle. I miss my man, Kyle.
Allgaier going by 2 of them right here. You saw them get side by side, wide. Everybody settles in. He got a break.
I'm interested in that because 2 cars side by side. He pulled down, but he didn't get the 2 for 1 like we talked about. So maybe he had to check up on exit as well and didn't have the bigger runs with that.
9 laps in Indianapolis for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and this move was key for Sheldon Creed to get ahead of the curve and take the lead. He's leading laps at this place for the first time in his career. 0-0 stout in the early going from the pole on CW.
Get ahead of the curve. Learn about Peyronie's disease at GetSomebody4PD.com.
Instant Kohl's Cash? They really shouldn't give me this kind of power.
It feels powerful to spend instant Kohl's Cash on nearly everything store-wide. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members earn 3 times rewards at KohlsandKohl's.com.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands at one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. How did I get here? Shooting all the action despite vision loss from wet AMD. It started when Vabysmo opened up my world. I was worried when I started to lose my sight, but my doctor recommended Vabysmo. Vabysmo is different. It's the only treatment thought to block 2 causes of wet AMD. So I'm back doing what I love, knowing that Vabysmo improves vision. And there's a chance for up to 4 months between treatments.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection, active eye swelling, or are allergic to it. Vabysmo could cause eye infection, retinal detachment, temporary increase in eye pressure, an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke, or severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye. Report changes to vision or eye pain to your doctor or retina specialist right away.
Now, I'm bringing it all into focus. Open up your world with Vabysmo.
Trust the #1 prescribed FDA-approved treatment for wet AMD and diabetic macular edema. Ask your retina specialist about Vabysmo.
Olive Garden's got 3 new dishes tossed in our limited-time creamy garlic sauce. And with your choice of salmon, chicken, or shrimp, you might find a new favorite. Better hurry, though. These creamy garlic fettuccinis will be gone soon.
Hey, Danny. I can't sleep. Can you tell me another story?
Not tonight, buddy. We have a race tomorrow.
Please tell me the one about the 37 million people who trust Progressive to protect their cars.
We've already done that one.
Yeah, but I like it when you do all 37 million voices.
I can read them to you during the race. Let's get some sleep.
If your car could talk, it would tell you to get Progressive.
Denny, where do Progressive auto policies come from? Denny?
Is this you?
Yeah, it's my new RAV4.
Do you think RAV stands for Rugged Adventure Vehicle?
Whoa, dude.
I feel like it's the ridiculous acceleration vehicle.
Isn't it the recreational activity vehicle?
I guess it could mean anything you want.
Oh yeah? What else you got? Toyota. Let's go places.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere I want.
Any way you want it, it's the way you need it. Any way you want
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped?
Yep.
They can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com. Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
You're seeing Skechers' famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Get the comfort and style of glide step now with the convenience of slip-ins with no bending down or touching your shoes. Try glide step Skechers slip-ins.
Test your luck and make your power play by heading to your local lottery retailer or get in the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $600 million. Sheldon Creed continues to lead at Indianapolis out in front of his teammate Sam Mayer, Clements, Quapple, Chastain, the top 5. Good racing behind him. Brandon Jones, there was Sammy Smith, Allgaier, William Sawalich hanging in as well.
Guys, I can't help but notice, and Justin Allgaier brought this up earlier, 7 of the top 9 Hendrick engines. I know we referenced it last week at Atlanta, last time we raced at Atlanta, just the dominance that those guys have had. And it's the talk throughout the garage that's a distinct advantage that they have over everybody. It made a big improvement this year on it. And this is one of those tracks. Horsepower is king here. It's made a big difference, and it's showing again today.
Interesting. I mean, Creed pulls away. Then you got Mayer right there with Clements. Then another little pod there with Quapple and Chastain. And then this.
The discrepancy is interesting. Like you mentioned, group of cars, big break. Group of cars, big break. And so I think a lot of people are surprised at what they have as a balance for the race car. But you do start to see the JRM cars start to move together. Move forward together.
100%. I was going to say a little bit earlier, Sawalich went to get underneath somebody, and Allgaier had a choice. He could have made it the 2-for-1 or went with William, and he chose to go with Sammy Smith. Then they caught the next car. He went with Sammy Smith, almost like a Daytona Talladega type. Just commit to your teammate in front of you, and it's helped both of those guys leapfrog forward.
Another thing to look at is maybe Allgaier feels that if he takes the lead and you go through a big balance shift from being the second place car to the first place car, maybe he needs that car in front of him to keep his balance neutral into the tight side so he can keep marching forward.
So oddly enough, I talked to these guys yesterday after practice. They get looser in traffic than they do by those cars tighter by themselves, which is so strange. But I talked to 2 or 3 different teams, and they all said the same
halfway
thing.
through stage 1.
Freer being behind someone.
And look at Clements. I mean, he's able to jump around.
Sheldon Creed's led every lap so far.
Team, you know, they started the year, and I referenced the alliance with Haas Factory, and they weren't as good.
Justin Allgaier currently holds the fastest lap. He's running in the 7th position.
Arms around everything they were dealing with. Last couple of months, he's been very consistent, spends a lot of time inside the top 10. I mean, you see, he's not bearing a lot of fruit when you talk about races here at Indianapolis on the oval. But today they've come to play in both qualifying and now in the race.
You know, well, one thing that we always talk about, and I heard Bubba say it earlier, qualifying is everything at this racetrack. And he qualified, will have his best qualifying effort ever, and now he's able to capitalize on it by, qualifying up front, and has a good car also in race. It's just about executing the entire day for that 51 team.
On the contrary to that, the 41 of Mayer, his lap time came back there, but the previous lap, maybe it was just from him letting Clements by, but he was a half a second slower than your leaders.
Yeah, nice rebound, though. You said that. Like, he actually, one of the faster laps in the track that last time by, so good rebound.
Well, this has been a good track for Mayer, and we take a weekend off. In 2 weeks, we go to Iowa, where he's been so successful. Also wanted to update. I had said this would be the final start for Ross Chastain in the 9. He actually will run the 9 car. That will be his final start of the year at Iowa, so it'll be good to have him back in the mix with Junior Motorsports putting 5 cars on track there.
Take a look here at Jeremy Clements. You see getting to the inside of Sam Mayer on the bottom of your screen. Looks like Sam didn't race him too hard into the corner. Going to let him go early in the race. I think that'll be different later on.
That's so nice. When
nice.
You get the run and it's obvious, and they're just like, they give you the wave by. Right. If it's SVG, he gives you the finger, but you just don't know he's giving you the motion by.
What's going on with Jesse Love, Kim?
Yeah, let's check in with the 2 car after they started 26 up to the 18th position. Didn't have the speed in qualifying. The team was very concerned, but they did admit they don't have the speed at these type places. They feel like everyone is caught up or moved forward speed-wise, and they have not taken that step forward. But how is the car right now? Take a listen to the Starkey in-car radio from the 2 car.
My balance in clean air is tight on exit, but in dirty air my balance is good, so I'm fine with it.
And I wanted you guys to hear that in-car because that goes back exactly to what Jamie was mentioning. Cars better in traffic. We saw this last year too. A number
Jamie, I give up.
Yeah,
Okay, I give up. I don't know. I cannot relate to that because all we want is clean air. As soon as a car gets in front of us, we have a total different balance. Our inputs are way different. And then we start complaining about things that are almost superficial because how much is it from that dirty air? Or is that your balance? Let's talk when we get back to clean air. They are the exact opposite. I'm out.
Yeah, it is. It's a unique situation. We ride on board with Parker Retzloff, Gorilla on board. You see that guy going by him right there, Chase Elliott?
On the move.
Oh, yeah. Clyde is moving on up all the way to 19th now. Balance of the 88 car is on point.
I talked to Marty Lindley in the garage today. He said, I hope later this afternoon we hear that siren down in Georgia. He's cut the field in half. Good rally from the back for Chase Elliott. Sheldon Creed leading this thing. We're at the historic Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You absolutely cannot beat race day here.
O'Reilly. Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need them now? We got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Olive Garden's got not one, not two, but 3 new dishes that might just dethrone your favorite. Each tossed in our new creamy garlic sauce with fresh spinach and tomatoes. So, will it be the tender, buttery salmon, or will the grilled chicken or sauteed shrimp take the crown? One of them could be a new favorite, but you don't have long to find out. Our limited-time creamy garlic fettuccinis will be gone soon.
They'll tell you who you are.
What you can't do.
Where you don't belong.
But with the right people at your side, you write your own story.
You don't wait for success, you chase it. Sharper, tougher, faster, with every lap.
And when you give everything you got, you don't just win. You inspire what comes next.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation from not wiping clean. What man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how Wet Dude Wipes completely clears while Dry TP smears? Ditch the itch and switch to Wet Extra Large Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Any way you want.
Any way you want, it's the way you need it. Any way you want.
I can schedule a chin fix while I get my hair clipped.
Yep.
They can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants.
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com. Safe like repair, safe like replace.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken. Wednesday wings. Thursday tenders. Friday nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest. Get a $10 bucket of the day from KFC.
Stay down, stay down. Always to the left.
You ready?
Let me get in.
We're live at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Sheldon Creed leading the first 23 laps. But there he goes. Jeremy Clements driving by, takes over the top spot. Mayer gets inside of him, and here comes the 9 Ross Chastain.
Sheldon is struggling.
Gosh, he went from the leader.
So Jeremy Clements is taking the lead. Sheldon's falling back to 4th.
think, like, you're talking during break, like he had to. So we see here in the replay, the 47 of David Starr is holding up Sheldon. I think Sheldon's balance is going away before this, just enough to where David Starr became a bigger star in his factor of losing that lead that he had. So 2-second lead now erased, and now back to 4.
Let's go to Sheldon Creed's radio here.
This is going to be good.
This motherfucker out of the way. Come on, keep coming. Still out there. Bumper. And you're clear. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Get those motherfuckers out of the way, Andy. Yeah, I am going to definitely work on the kernel now.
Jimmy, you know what I love? Is that we go tell the spotter, go do this. Do you think they ever do?
They don't ever move. I guarantee you. I got them all over it. That's what they say. That radio communication, I think, happened a lap or two before exactly what we saw. I think Sheldon started to catch him and then couldn't. That's where he lost that 2-second lead.
Yeah.
And I just wonder, we talk about the speed that car had in qualifying. Is it more of a qualifying car? Well,
Is he trimmed out? Right?
Yeah, and can he maintain now that he's in some dirty air? Does the balance go way away? We've got 5 laps to go on the stage. We'll see when he regroups here exactly what they can do.
But slipping and sliding.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, can't quite get there. You see Justin.
Yeah.
Not blocking.
God, look out. The grass is down there. No out of bounds at Indianapolis.
This will be
right here.
on the
What happens
outside.
here?
Youth versus experience, side by side, full position into the corner. Power move. Williams
That
and
was
Wallace.
a great move.
Go get you some.
I don't need the inside. I'll just go right on around the outside. 18 car really good at the end of this run. See if he can do anything with Sheldon Green. I have a little bit of momentum.
Well, he comes in below the chase cut line. Every one of these points is huge for him, so get as many as you can.
And he's one of those guys, we talk about him every week.
I don't know how Sheldon fell back to 5th so quickly.
He's going to pull the exact same move. That's what we showed you in the iRacing animation we had earlier today, trying to get just to the inside there, get the momentum, and now Allgaier's most likely going to pull him through.
You know they told Sawallick on the radio.
He's so
double zero struggling. Go get him.
Absolutely. 20 pounds.
Look at the push from Allgaier.
Our team, the teams on the pit box, don't give any indication of what potentially that car could be struggling with. So if the 00 is battling loose, you know what us race car drivers do.
Absolutely.
Make
Make
it
it
work. All the air on your left rear to make that even worse to get by.
Allgaier couldn't get by. And now look at Sammy Smith trying to gain a position. Taylor Gray getting after it. And we all know the rivalry that has existed the last couple of years between the 54 and the 8.
I tell you what, I love the racing today, though. We kind of spread out, and now it's all...
Chase Elliott's made his way into the top 15. He had to go to the rear for unapproved adjustments.
We lost that Spartanburg's finest Jeremy Clements is in the front.
He's checked out, baby.
Coming into today, he had led 2 laps in the last 40 races. Today he's led 4, probably going to put at least 7 together and win the stage. Just a great start to this race for driver 51.
That's got to feel so good for him to be out front at this racetrack, be the leader. See, he's going to catch some lap traffic right here, but it just seems to me like the 51 car had good handling in qualifying, and now it's got a really good handling car in the race.
Yeah, what this does for the 51, we talk about the success that they're having right now. We hope that lasts all throughout the day so that we can have a good story to talk about. But the other side of it is look at the TV time he's getting for his partners.
Absolutely.
Like, they make these opportunities happen, very last minute, and some of these teams do. And like we mentioned, Clements has been around for a while with what was that, Sky Fund?
Sky Fund.
They're getting love. Sky Fund Aviation. They're getting some love there. So that's really important as a whole to get them a good run, and it's got to make him smile inside the race car.
You see Sheldon Creed to the right of our screen there is continuing to fade back all the way back to 7th now. A little block on Taylor.
Kyle Shanahan got fucked up in that.
Practice yesterday, he's up to 3rd. And the other middle note I would make here, getting late in the run on these tires, so you fast forward to long runs, especially in that final stage. And is this a preview maybe of who are going to be the cars you deal with late in the run when we're ready to get that checkered flag later in the race?
Well, Bubba, we talk about junior motorsports. 2 of the top 3 now. Jeremy Clements is out in front. you just pointed out, though, as we were right on board with William Sawalich, you could see the power of that 41 car in front of it.
Yeah, I really like the handling of this 18 car.
The water heater is what we like in the 41 car.
Yes. Like this is going to be a big run here.
Look at how much exit speed he has.
He's just got a little bit grip left in the tank, and he's able to carve just a little bit better, get his nose pointed in the right direction, and make the runs.
And if William can get that car just a little bit better on the short run and get into just a little bit better position, you see right here as we come to the end of this first stage, he's one of the best cars on the track.
Career start 5:52 for Jeremy Clements. And here he is for the green and white checkered
So
flag.
Jeremy Clements comes around and he'll win stage 1 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway from Speedway, Indiana.
Second career stage win. The other coming at Bristol a couple of years ago. One at Daytona, one on the road.
But yeah, it was about a 28-minute green flag run to start the race. I'm going to go outside and smoke. I'll be back for the start of stage 2.
Likable guy in the garage. I'd say you're one of them, right? Top 5 for sure. Just a good dude.
Coming, buddy?
And some hard work paying off today. Clements out front of the brickyard.
Throttles are buried through the firewall.
He's looking for more.
At O'Reilly Auto Parts, we know the fire of competition is born at the track.
What a wheelman.
Every lap,
What a move! Every turn.
every part drives us.
Sheldon Creed wins.
Our professional parts people can offer you the right parts and advice so you're ready for every moment along the way.
What a finish!
Every part matters in competition, and every part is powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Tuesday, NXT on the CW is locked in.
Miles Bourne. Cam Hendricks for the North American Championship.
NXT, all new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Behind the story, there's always more. The CNY Central YouTube channel with exclusive content. Get more. Subscribe now to CNY Central on YouTube.
Hurry into the Ram Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now, get 15% off select Ram 1500 models. Plus, no payments for 90 days. And get it all backed by America's best powertrain limited warranty. 10 years or 100,000 miles. Don't wait. Get a great deal during the Ram Make This the Summer event. Nothing stops Ram.
Beth was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer and couldn't understand why it wasn't discovered sooner. She came to the Porter Law Group looking for answers. Our medical experts reviewed her mammograms and discovered her doctors failed to identify clear evidence of cancer a year earlier when she could have been treated. Beth's lawsuit settled before trial for $2.8 million. If you were denied a cure because of a doctor's failure to make a timely diagnosis, call 833-888-LATE or visit nycancerlawyers.com.
Knowing your world is safe from the world outside, there's a name for that feeling. For window and door projects, you want efficient, high-quality products made specifically for upstate New York homes. But making the right decision all comes down to comfort. Save 15% off your project with no interest until 2030.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford Crew.
Where you been, hey?
Little field research. Show 'em what we got.
Check this out.
Looks like America is loving Ford quality. And J.D. Power backs it up.
Ford is #1 in new vehicle quality, and F-Series are America's best-selling trucks.
Great deals, crazy good capability.
America, this is what summer's all about.
Get 0% APR for 36 months and $1,000 toward your down payment on select Ford vehicles, plus a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
Saturday, August 8th, the road to the championships runs through Dallas. One last chance to clinch your spot or go home. The Progressive AVP League, Saturday, August 8th at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on the CW.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit progressive.com. And by Toyota. Let's go places. The Wheeling caution lights are on. The same Wheeling emergency lights and sirens you see on the safety vehicles here at the track are protecting first responders in communities all across America. I like the dueling checkered flag shirts there.
I hope they're at the start-finish line.
There we go.
There we go. She went for the tighter pattern, he went for the bigger pattern.
Just wait till they reach for their phones and their friends are texting them. You know, they're talking about you on TV. Let's go back to, Chase Elliott starts in the back after they had the tire issue, and he ends the stage in 14th, and he was getting after it on that drive to the front. This is lap 3. It's turn 3. Look at that.
Ooh, got run down just a little bit, trying to get by some of those guys. And he's lucky with the splitter, not destroying that car, but looks like he just caught the very edge of that. I don't think there's any damage to it.
If they execute on pit road here, get them off 11th or 12th. I mean, you think about, without the benefit of a caution in stage 1 to go from the back to 14th, and if you can get a little help on pit road, that would be huge for them as we get ready for this second run of the day.
Yeah, and you mentioned pit road. This is a tough pit road from the teams, the speed that you run down it with because of the width of it. The stalls are incredibly long, but they're not very wide, so it is a very challenging pit road, and I feel like every race we come here, we see an issue.
One of the most treacherous pit roads that we have on the circuit.
Stalls are really slick as well, like trying to get stopped in your stall, they're slick, and then also trying to accelerate out. Even though you see all that rubber, I think a lot of that's from the Indy 500, which was here, months ago. But man, I noticed even doing the pace car ride yesterday, trying to accelerate out of that, it's extremely slick.
Got to execute here, and I think about those drivers that needed stage points coming in around the bubble. Bray was able to deliver in that category, so was Cruz and Sawallich, who we ride with here. Progressive pit road is open. Dylan Welsh, you're up.
And Jeremy Clements will work his way down to about the middle of pit road here and lean on his team to get him out as close to the front as he came in here. He reported that he got just a little bit free at the end of that run. He asked for a little bit more tug in the wheel, which I think just means try to snug him up a little bit. Middle screen, Ross Chastain said he fired off 3 numbers free, built to 3 numbers tight. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment just to try to keep him a little bit freer on the long run, Kim.
You see Carson Quaffle, bottom of your screen. He said tight all around, worse in traffic, specifically center exit. He said entry's fine, but I wouldn't want to be any freer. Carson said don't make a little change, but don't make a big change. I'd call that a Goldilocks, but they'll take half a pound out of both front tires and a piece of tape on the one car.
The stop shows 18 seconds for Jeremy Clements. Boy, this is such a tight pit road from the exit from the line on the outside of the pit lane all the way to the wall. It is tight. Ross Chastain comes off +1. William Sawallich gains a couple. Clements fell 7 positions. Let's go back and watch the exit here. Look at, it's so tight right there.
A lot of give and take right there.
Bray and Cruz. We get the restart for stage 2 next.
America, put down burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. It's the best cheese. It's the best meat. It's only available at
Arby's. We have the meat.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Switch and you can save $750 in the Experience Beyond plan in the first year thanks to our benefits. Guaranteed. You could use those savings to do zip lines and stuff. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
If these boots could talk, they'd speak with honor for those who built them. The skilled bootmakers at Danner's USA factory, with the know-how and experience to handle hard work, put 100% into building boots worthy of the toughest workers in the USA. Every tool used expertly. The integrity that we build with speaks for our legacy. If these boots could talk, they'd say we were built by our great teacher.
NASCAR's been addressing some fluid on the track.
For decades, Golden Corral has served our heroes. Our unwavering support of the military and their families hasn't changed. Thanks to you, it never will.
The contenders for the chase have just 2 races left to make their move. The
NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Saturday, August 8th, qualifying at 12:30
Nick Sanchez has a penalty for an uncontrolled tire.
Hurry in during the Jeep, make this the summer event for a great American deal. Now get 0% APR financing or $4,500 bonus cash on Jeep.
Red Sox are losing so far, 4-0. Sonny Gray having a rough start, which, I mean, he's earned it. He's been our ace this year, really.
Make this the summer event.
Now it's 5-0.
During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
Back in 1940, one call meant everything. And showing up meant doing the job right. As homes changed, Charles was there. Through blizzards, freezing nights, and whatever central New York weather delivered. When the unexpected hit, we answered the call. For over 75 years, families have trusted one name. Charles Heating and Air.
We're the nice guys. Mike was working a job site in Syracuse. He trusted the scaffolding was safe. He trusted someone had checked it. They had Mike fell 20 feet, no construction work for Mike ever again.
With Stanley Law, we took action. Investigation, accident reconstruction, expert witnesses, injury and workers' compensation team that left no stone unturned.
Using the Stanley Success System, we worked for the maximum award. Stanley Law, 1-800-608-3333.
At Davidson Ford Pro, we're your commercial powerhouse for trucks, vans, and fleet solutions. For a limited time, save up to $7,000.
Well, Taylor Gray has a penalty for an uncontrolled tire. That was my win pick.
4x4s, or
That's unfortunate.
$500 off MSRP on a new 2026 Ford Transit all-wheel drive. From F-250s to F-750s, plus a lineup of Ford Transit vans and commercial upfits. Davidson Ford Pro has everything you need to build the ultimate work vehicle for any job. Shop DavidsonFordPro.com.
Yeah, Alex Bowman retiring after 2027. That's shocking news. I did not expect him to announce that.
Ross Chastain gonna be the race leader when we go green here. You know, if there's anyone who knows the value of a good crew, it's the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's why they want to put the spotlight on the pit crew members that are essential to a race team's success. Let's go back down to Dylan.
And Adam, the pit crews are important here at Indy, and so is the safety team. If you've attended any racing here,
I honestly didn't. Like, Jaden was saying the same thing. Like, he thought it was going to happen, but
2003 Chevy has
I don't know.
pickup that is part of the safety crew here. Now, Clifford isn't just enjoying his twilight years as a show vehicle. He's out there working almost every yellow flag situation that comes up at Indy. Sometimes he gets out there and just makes some laps for the fun of it. This was a couple years ago, taking the checkered flag here during a rain delay at the month of May. But the truck is equipped to dispense oil dry and also has the capabilities to assist the IMS track sweepers with cleanup with the broom and blower that are set up at the back of the truck that you see there. So Clifford's at home here. He's worked at tracks all over the world. Japan, helping the IndyCar safety crews a number of years ago, and he's just one of many traditions and familiar faces here every time we come back to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
see, Jeremy Clements fell back to 8th
First new vehicle I ever bought looked just like that.
on that round of pit stops.
I can tell there. It's got some history here for Dylan. He talked about that a little bit earlier in our show.
A couple of things to clean up here. Big penalty on pit road, uncontrolled tire, Taylor Gray.
Gonna be huge.
Good thing he got some stage points right. He comes from the rear the same for Nick Sanchez. He'll drop to the rear here. They also had a penalty, and you look at where everybody is here. Plus 22 now for Sawallich, minus 22 for Gray. Raja didn't get stage points there, but finished just outside the top 10, so pretty good start to the afternoon for him. The event's DC onboard camera riding here. He was 13th at the end of the stage, 18th prior to the choose here as we go for stage 2.
Get a look here at Taylor Gray and the issues they had on pit road. Way up there at the top of your screen, you see the pit crew guy have to run out and grab that tire. Look at how narrow that is. We talked about as these cars exit, though, there's just no room. And on top of that, it's a really fast pit. Oh, it's so close with Brent Cruz having to react. And if you're the car that's pitted back towards turn 4, you want to naturally get to the far right so that you give yourself a little bit of room. Now, my goodness, Jackman getting smoked by the right front fender on Ryan Ellis's car.
Tableau TV gave us a front row seat for that one. Here's O2 Radio.
Probably not fun to get hit by a car, so all good. Sorry. Love that. Let me jump on top of that roof. Well, that might be deeper issues, Eddie. We'll talk about that after the race, I guess.
It's always nice when you can make light, reset, and re-rack them here. Another thing to clean up, Adam, you failed the. It was brought in by Hardee's, not the other restaurant that you mentioned.
Oh,
it's Hardee's.
Here we go.
Stay out of that.
Pace car's off.
Yeah, he's got a little more runway than we do on that.
My future plans are different than yours. Restart to begin stage 2.
Yeah, green flag's back in the air.
To his right, William Sawalich.
We talked about how fast the 18 was at the end of that run. Had a great pit stop. Finds himself on the front row. See what he can do on this restart now, as they're already 3 wide into 1.
Really good pushes. The outside groove here.
This turn 2 is always touchy, though. Those guys on the inside, Ross Chastain, Carson Quaffle. Looks like everybody gave him room.
Outside row 4, Jeremy Clements lost those positions on the exchange on pit road, trying to get some back there. Look at Sawalich.
Ooh.
Chasing Chastain down near the ground.
Side by side, Ross Chastain and William Sawalich.
Yeah, and he's got the draft with Creed pushing him off into turn 3. Into the clear right here with the 18.
So big for them, because after the exchange of the stage and the caution and the pit stops, this window in stage 2 only going to be 23 laps to go when we come back. I just think about stage points in the cut line and how enormous this is for William Sawalich.
Yeah, so the second stage obviously is a little bit shorter, so you're the balance that you had, like I talked about, the first run of the race, the worst. Here, you're like, okay, you're hoping that you nailed it and that the next time down pit road, it's just 4 tires and go. But this run's a little bit shorter. The aggression's going to be up a little bit higher as you see these guys kind of bouncing off each other.
Wow. Gosh. I'm sorry, I saw Chase trying to make it 3 wide. And I could tell that he was going to run into the grass if he didn't have to check up all those guys getting to the bottom of the track.
That's your mate going back. Jones is 8. Sammy Smith. Haven't said Austin Hill's name. He's back there in the 21.
I'm shocked. We talked about it. You guys talked about it in the qualifying program, but the RCR cars here, not really much of a factor right now, especially with this type. We always think of them at the super speedway stuff, the drafting, like those are the cars to beat, but man, really not in the picture right now.
No, they were puzzled by it after qualifying. You could sense the frustration. Of course, we interviewed Jesse 10 seconds after he got out of the car, and there was a lot of frustration there as we see battle for the lead right here. Chastain getting underneath the 18 of William Sawalich. William not giving it up, though. Look at that. Oh, he put it on his corner. Did he get loose here?
This is where the experience versus inexperience comes in, right? Ross knew what his car was going to do. William is only thinking about track position here, and it cost him. Look, now he's going to fall into at least 4th, 5th, 6th here.
And look at Quaffle. Allgaiers there, mixing it up at the front. Just
good racing.
Here early stage 2 at Indy.
Ross Chastain to the lead.
Went downside. They were going to be 3 wide, getting into turn 3, and was able to get back down. You see these guys, everybody's taking every run they get at this point. Everybody mixes it up, and Allgaier says, thank you very much. Driver 7 up to 3rd. Look at the blocking back behind him as Creed is now managing the front behind Chastain.
Yeah, Clements is trying to have a little bit of a rebound from a slow stop on pit road there. So I think for him and that group is you kind of know that you're not going to maybe have the best of days on pit road, but we don't need to give up any more spots by trying to get it all back in 1 or 2 corners here. So his car is fast. They know that. Bide their time and they'll be fine.
And William was leading last time by, gets put 3 wide into turn 3 and loses that momentum. Now look at that, all the way down in 6th place. They have a lot of work to get his way back to the front by the end of the stage.
10 laps into stage 2. How about this? We've had 5 leaders today. All of those guys had never led here prior to this afternoon. Chastain out front now.
America, put down the burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. It's the best cheese. It's the best meat. It's only available at
Arby's. We have the meat. The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken. Wednesday wings. Thursday tenders. Friday nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest. Get a $10 bucket of the day from KFC.
At Credit One Bank, we believe anything's possible.
I'm on Mars. It's freezing. I'm gonna go back to the module.
But leading your team to the championship? Unlikely.
Okay, that's my personal space.
Landing a checkmate against the supercomputer?
I won?
You can try.
I won.
The award goes to Greg.
Some things are out of reach.
No one's gonna believe this. I got this.
But a card with access to exceptional benefits isn't one of them. Welcome to the Credit One Bank American Express Suite. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
I drive a race car at 200 miles per hour. Before I ever strap in, I've already gone through every variable. My team, my car, I trust them with my life. That's just how this world works. With a life this fast-paced, I need things I can count on. I need a cell phone service that keeps up with me. That's why I use Patriot Mobile. They give me premium service and they stand for the same things I do. Faith, family, and freedom. Join me and make the switch to Patriot Mobile today.
What causes a curve down
Is it
there?
Peyronie's disease?
Is there somebody I can talk to for help?
I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
Find a urology specialist who treats PD at goGetSomebody.com.
At the end of the day, we're all chasing something. Imagine what you can do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota, let's go places.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere I want. Any way you want it. It's the way you need it. Any way you want
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped?
Yep.
They can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light.
So yeah, Ross Chastain's leading. Sheldon's running in second.
Team. Make it big and strong.
Just a very small 0.2 of a second behind Ross for the lead.
Super.com is giving NASCAR Fan Rewards members the chance to win a VIP trip to Daytona weekend in August. Just 50 points could earn you all-inclusive trip with round-trip flights, hotel accommodations, and club access. Scan the QR code to enter now. Not a Fan Rewards member yet? No problem. Sign up and get 50 points to enter, courtesy of Super.com.
Adam, while you were reading that, we were riding on board with Raja Karuth, and he had a big moment off of turn 2. Had to check up multiple cars going by him down the backstretch.
Corey Day, 17. Oh, my. Retzloff into the wall.
I think that's a tough spot. If that's off turn 4, like the spotters, like the depth there. So I'm not sure if Chase really knew that the back nine was on his outside there.
Well, there's no give right here. It's all take. These guys have been battling for the last 5 minutes back and forth. Everyone feeling like their car's a little bit better, but they can't get all the way to the front of this group. We talked about the how quick Chase was moving up early in the race, and he's just kind of stalled out. Go back and take another look at this. Parker being on his outside.
I think Parker just was trying to force the issue there a little high.
Yeah.
Like right there, it just created enough space and just kind of got lost where he was, but no harm, no foul.
It sounded fine. It looked bad from our perspective where we saw it from behind, but yeah, that won't even phase you inside the car.
That's how I felt yesterday in practice.
I bet you did.
Retzloff back there at 15, Kim.
Yeah, good news.
Love the purple flowers near the fence. Yeah, I've always thought it was pretty cool.
They are checking the pictures. Haven't heard back on those. Parker came on the radio though and said it's way more edgy and I don't feel any faster. That was a complaint he had during the first run. He said we wish we were more trimmed out. It's so slow on the straights. Parker's still trying to find his footing in this place. He told me I don't like this place, but he admitted it's because he has not completely had it figured out. Hasn't run as well here as he would like a top 10 to change that. And And Danny Afton, the crew chief, mentioned to me, he didn't like Darlington until something finally clicked. We got a good finish and he changed his tune. So that's the goal today, to get him liking this track a little bit more with a top 10 or a top 15 finish.
Yeah, great information, Kim. And the one thing they can do on the pit stop is they can let some rounds out of the back of the car. Maybe you let one round out of both sides. Gets the back of the car lower, gets the spoiler out there. It will give you more straightaway speed, but what Parker said there was, I just feel like I'm out of control now, but I'm no faster. So that car stalled out, just kind of terminal velocity on the straightaway. They're trying to get him some more speed, and it's really just taking handling away.
And when you show up to a place, going back to just the mentality, when you show up to a place that's intimidating as the Brickyard can be, and you're not the biggest fan of it, that makes your weekends a lot longer. I struggle with tracks like that. Like Darlington was one of those places where I struggled with. I just wasn't a fan, and all of a sudden you get into a cup car and things start to click a little bit, and your results change. It's like, okay, you start to appreciate what each racetrack has to offer. They're all different.
All got our third right now. Could be a problem there.
Might be losing a cylinder here. Yeah, copy that.
Well, he'll hear the pitch of the engine change. Could be, maybe RP related. I mean, Justin's been around long enough. He says that. Probably something going wrong, but as you look, he's not losing a lot of ground.
Double zero trying to back air on the 9 here.
Right there in the hip
Over
pocket.
the 9, yes. Trying to get the run he needs. Move the 9 up the racetrack a little bit, but you look, Justin's pulled right back up the
Cylinder looks fine to me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
When he dives to the inside, does a little 2-for-1, we'll understand just how stout that car is. They haven't really pulled away from Waffle either. And give some credit to Sam Mayer. I mean, had a little bit of a slide in the early stages, but right there in 5th.
And the one thing for me, guys, as we watch this race, is there's no clear you're the best car at this point in the race. We saw Creed at the beginning be what we thought was the best car, and then at the end of that stage, I thought the 18 was the best on the longer run. I think that plays into his favor in this next stage because they're going to run a little bit longer. But now you see Chastain's out front, and he appears to be the best car, but I like that they're all stacked up. I think any of these guys you see on your screen right here are going to be a factor for the win later on.
What's up, Dylan?
I want to give you a Toyota driver update a little bit further in the field. Looking at Brent Cruz, who runs in the 8th spot right now. They had that practice crash yesterday. Didn't get a ton of laps on the racetrack. Qualified 15th, so spoke with Seth Chofka and knew they were going to have some work to do, but he emphasized how important it was early for them to make up some time and make up some track position. Brent felt like at stage 1 that the car was just a little bit too loose on him, but he was figuring it out still himself. And then once he started to figure out how to run this racetrack, the laps he's been clicking off have been some of the fastest of anybody in the field. And crucially, at the end of stage 1, they finished 9th and got a couple of stage points. So for somebody who's on the bubble, doing kind of what they need to do here, slow and methodically moving their way forward.
As we ride on board with Brent Cruz right here, the Toyota Racing on board camera, I want you to watch not only the window net, you can see the air buffeting as he goes by a car, but also watch, I don't think it's going to be as bad, watch that Toyota sticker on the roof bouncing up and down as well. There's so much movement, especially when you're in dirty air, and that's why when you hear guys talk about the balance of their car changing, that's one of those visuals that you can see. Look how much smoother that is right there. That Toyota sticker, the lap before in the exact same place when he was behind a car, was moving up and down, and that just disrupts the balance of your car.
But they want the dirtier air to help to balance it.
Yeah, someone said that. That's right.
But I'll say this, he's following the pattern that we've seen this year. Learn these new tracks early and then pounce in that final stage.
100%. And also for Toyotas, like we've seen, we talked about Sawalish there at the end of stage 1. The Toyotas looks like they have a little bit better long run speed than short run speed. And then on the flip side of that, the Haas cars, they fell off at the end. So we'll see how the adjustments came for those two cars as well.
All right, let's take a look at this real quick. I talked about all that buffeting. Look at that roof cam right there bouncing up and down as he's going by Austin Hill to the inside, making a pass.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve.
They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post 9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
You fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication have brought you to where you are today. Keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about Breztri, 3 medicines in 1 inhaler. Learn more at Breztri.com.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Then you know there can be unpredictability.
Workarounds. And avoiding.
It was time to make a change.
I changed. I changed too.
A doctor recommended Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
I got rapid symptom relief at 2 weeks. Check. Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting remission, meaning few to no symptoms. Check. Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fail. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
Hey, Danny. Danny. I can't sleep. Can you tell me another story?
Not tonight, buddy. We have a race tomorrow.
Please tell me the one about the 37 million people who trust Progressive to protect their cars.
We've already done that one.
Yeah, but I like it when you do all 37 million voices.
I can read them to you during the race. Let's get some sleep.
If your car could talk, it would tell you to get Progressive.
Denny, where do Progressive auto policies come from?
Oh, trouble.
Denny?
Now goes to 0. No caution. Caution.
You guys might want to consider moving. So, Warren?
Garrett Smithley's around. And that brings out the caution.
Your grievous throat most readily. Or maybe
So it was a 16-minute and 27-second green flag run. I don't know if we'll go back green before the end of this stage.
Financial plan, right? Maybe. I mean, yes. No. PNC Bank believes a little boring advice goes a long way.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Ready for this one? You get iPhone 17 Pro on T-Mobile. Let that sink in. On T-Mobile. Take that amazing new iPhone and be like this guy. Look at that perfect selfie. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
The wheel and caution lights are on. What you're seeing on the track right now is the same wheel and emergency warning technology used by police, fire, and EMS vehicles across America, trusted every day to protect those who protect us. Second yellow of the day, the first natural caution comes out for Garrett Smithley going for a slide. A couple of weeks ago, got his best run of the year at Atlanta when he finished 6th. Take a quick look here. He's right behind Blaine Perkins entering turn 1. He just gotten some of that dirty air. Maybe got a little low on the apron.
Looks like he got a little bit of the apron air, the concrete upset the car just enough.
So it'll bring out our first caution for cause of the afternoon as we're past halfway here.
Blowout. This is a long slide. I can tell you inside the car, this is a moment right here. Knowing that wall's approaching.
There's a window of sadness, and then it's like, oh.
Yeah, I got it. That's right.
Yeah, this caution comes out at a really interesting time as we watch one more time the 0 stepping out. Because the fuel window, you know, we're almost right on top of it. Maybe
Don't be
just
weird.
outside of it. But you would think here about coming down, flipping the stage. I mean, you could probably pit here and with the caution laps in the exchange, make it to the end of the race. So I'm real curious to see how everybody balances this.
I want a little in the bank in Indy.
It seems like we always go to overtime
always
here.
get those overtimes here. And I guess you can take a chance if you're like Allgaier, who got 6 wins this year. A little fake out right here. We're going to find out.
Look at this. Either we got a lot of shot fakes, or we got a lot of guys coming to pit road.
Adam for crew chief. Chastain leading them down.
Yeah, so I think we will be going back green before the end of the stage. 6 laps to go.
9 can go for it
because they're not running for full season points. So they maybe forced everybody's hand here by just.
I think we'll get a few lap shootout.
Keep some track position. Ross
Probably 3 laps.
He was 2 numbers looser than he was in stage 1, so he went from a 3 loose to a 5 loose. Going to go back on the air pressure adjustment that they made at the end of stage 1. Sheldon Creed said he was better that run. He was also a little bit free, but was building tight on the 00, Kim.
And for Carson Kvapil, same story as the first run. Pretty good balance. Just the same complaints, snug on exit, pushes the nose, then just gets a little bit free. They will take 4 fresh Goodyear tires, do a little tape adjustment on the front, as well as fuel.
The race off Progressive Pit Road. Looks like that 19 is going to hold serve. Jumps out in front of Sheldon Creed. Top 4 stay the same. Top 5 rather, +2 for Brandon Jones. What a fun run to end stage 2 this is going to be. We're live at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. NASCAR made their first visit in '94. The biggest names have won here. And we've done all different disciplines here. Sometimes on the oval, sometimes on the road. But when you get the checkered flag, you know it has been your day.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese done right. And some people don't say anything because, frankly, it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Great race, bud.
You're the man, Denny. Should we hit the town and celebrate?
We could. Or we could.
Denny Hamlin!
Now this is how you celebrate.
You really know me, Denny. Like Progressive knows their 37 million customers.
We're like a best friend.
Exactly.
Say ah.
Nom 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 nom.
If your car could talk, it would tell you to get Progressive.
Is that hot cocoa in there?
You know it.
Slurp.
Show you the incredible ceiling power of Power Buddy.
Brent Cruz is on pit road fixing some of that damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
And we're going to seal every hole using only Power Putty.
And the inside is completely dry.
Get Flex Seal Power Putty.
As a grandma-to-be, heart disease, we had to lower our LDLC. Statins and diet weren't enough, so we asked about Repatha.
Repatha plus a statin lowers LDLC by 63%. Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site. Ask about Repatha.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less. But when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless, and now plans starting at just $25 a month. Official partner of NASCAR.
For decades, Golden Corral has served our heroes. Our unwavering support of the military and their families hasn't changed. Thanks to you, it never will.
I've doubted myself more times than I can count. Heard every opinion. Read every headline. But when you're surrounded by the right people, you learn it's about more than just racing. It's about why you're racing, who you're racing for. And when you realize that, you take control of your story.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by KFC. It's finger licking good. The Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express car. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, first class in every way. And the museum is just an awesome place to go and walk through. There's your car, Jim.
Yeah, well, that's my favorite car in the museum, just so you know.
That orange is so good.
Yeah. It's been 16 years. Can you? I mean, that's crazy, isn't it?
Well, we don't have to go that far. Not that it is a beautiful
Hey,
car.
prior to pit stops, Brett Cruz was up in the top 10, but they had a problem. See, they're going to go around, jack this left side up, and when it goes up, watch right. Well, he tried to go. He rolled off the jack. It's like they must have been slow on one of those left side tires. I thought that it had actually fallen off, but let's hear what he says on the radio about it. Hey, there's going to be 3 to go in a stage, so they basically forfeit stage points here. 2 drivers did stay out in this cycle. Dean Thompson,
all right,
Raja Caruth.
here we go. Back green. Just 3 laps, shootout to the end of the stage. Raja Caruth with the lead. Dean Thompson in second. Now Dean Thompson on the inside looking for the lead. No, not going to get there. Oof! Ross almost lost it.
That car was dancing around. Allgaier up to second. Oh, they're 3 wide right here. Carson Quammel on the outside. The run the inside lane's going to have here.
Raja needs to be smart here, know that he's at a deficit on tires, and not cost himself. Like, maybe let the 7 go if he gets there, but don't cost himself 5 extra spots trying to hold off.
Make the most of your situation.
Yes,
yeah, just manage this, because we've seen multiple guys lose 5 or 6 spots in one corner. They're 3 wide getting into turn 4.
The racing really good. Back part of the top 10. Brandon Jones is there. And look at the inside. Chase Elliott with a big rally in the 88. Parker Retzloff right behind him. And Taylor Gray, who had the penalties in that mix.
Raja Caruth leading here. Allgaier in second.
Right there. He was all by himself on the top. You see, look at that. I bet 8 cars went by him on that one straightaway.
These restarts are incredible. Going to be a lap and a half to go. Stage 2. Raja's still out front.
Raja's in a great position. They've driven away just a little bit. And as you mentioned, Bubba, even if he has to let Allgaier go, but I think Allgaier is going to kind of be a friend here.
Yeah.
Push him for just a little bit until he can get the right run that he needs.
We talk about how that gap just closed right back up. So all 4 cars under a blanket here, the top 4. But still, when you know you're on the cut line, every point matters. It's like, I have to win this stage, or else you gotta look at the bigger picture. We gotta make the most of the day.
The battle for 10th won't quit.
Oh, they're just fighting like crazy back there. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with the 32. Again, able to stay out in front.
Justin Thompson, who lost the clean air, is in 3rd.
See those guys able to hang on really well right here.
It's the final lap of the stage.
I think I'll call the finish to the stage and then close my eyes, because I'm not sure what's going to happen behind him. Chastain drives around Dean Thompson for 3rd, down the back straightaway, final time, stage 2. Raja hanging on.
Raja with the lead.
Be huge for him.
And he's in a great position. Even if Allgaier gets inside of him, he's not going to lose but a couple of spots at the most going down the front stretch right here. But I just don't see the 7 being able to get the run that he needs.
Great execution from the 32 team there. That was
on the front stretch.
To your point, I think the 7 did play nice there. Maybe he knew the scenario.
Raja Caruth comes around and he will win stage 2 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Speedway, Indiana.
Last run in the 32. And he makes it happen in this 2nd stage. And Vince DC, the onboard camera that takes us.
So it was about a 4-minute green flag run, a little under. I'm going to go outside and smoke. I'll be back for the start of the final stage.
As he's the winner of stage 2 in Indianapolis. Allgaier, Chastain, Creed, Quaffle the top 5. Dean Thompson fell to 6th. We're back in a moment.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese done right. And some people don't say anything because, frankly, it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Going once, going twice. Sold. Congratulations, sir. That is a new record.
You realize a JPEG doesn't count as a financial plan, right? Maybe. I mean, yes. No. PNC Bank believes a little boring advice goes a long way.
This isn't just a motorcycle. It's an engineering miracle. A time machine.
It's a good friend. It's all your friends.
It's your inner child.
and it's all the stars in the sky.
It's a highway to your final form.
And as America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive protects whatever it means to you.
Wait, are you talking to me? Sorry, I can't hear anything with this thing on. This isn't just... No. I stopped. Oh, that's you, sorry.
I drive a race car at 200 miles per hour. Before I ever strap in, I've already gone through every variable. My team, my car, I trust them with my life. That's just how this world works. With a life this fast-paced, I need things I can count on. I need a cell phone service that keeps up with me. That's why I use Patriot Mobile. They give me premium service and they stand for the same things I do: faith, family, and freedom. Join me and make the switch to Patriot Mobile today.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
what if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
Next up, we have Ned.
What if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla.
My name is Diana Perazzo. I chose SNHU's online program specifically because of flexibility. They made it possible. I have been a professional wrestler for 12 years. A lot of times I was ringside writing papers and getting journals done. You're going to get the same time and respect as an in-person student. I didn't need to be anywhere to register. I didn't need to talk to anyone in person. Everything could be done through my laptop, and they made that process seamless. I made it to the finish line, and you can too. Get started at snhu.edu.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can't. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace shades that get lost or broken. So far, we've racked up over 300,000 five-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we could have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site-wide at shadyrays.com.
As we head into the next stage, it's time to fuel up with Arby's new Angus cheesesteak with 100% Angus beef, melty Cooper cheese, and a toasted Amaurosis roll. It's exactly what you need to finish strong. Race to yours by texting RACE to 27297 to get notified about Arby's exclusive deals. Order your cheesesteak in the Arby's app today. Here's Carla Metz.
Thanks, Adam. Well, Indianapolis Motor Speedway paying tribute to Kyle Busch this weekend. In this series alone, he has 4 wins, 358 laps led, and of course his presence still being felt here this afternoon. The 44 Brennan Poole using his paint scheme this weekend to highlight Kyle Busch and his wife Samantha's Bundle of Joy Foundation that helps in families experiencing infertility. Brennan told me earlier today, he said, this was just special for my whole family. We've helped support this for many years. Says he's just floored to think about the 100 lives the Bushes have helped bring into the world. Samantha Busch was able to see the paint scheme through a video yesterday. She said it brought tears to her eyes. She's of course pulling for the 44 this weekend. And if you want to also help support the foundation, we've included the QR code to help make that easily accessible, Adam.
Yeah, thank you. Great report, Carla. You know, each week you go through to prep for these races, and especially in the O'Reilly series, when you do it, you know, you always come across the unbelievable success that Kyle had at all these racetracks. Really neat to see what Brennan Poole and the folks at Alpha Prime are doing this weekend with the paint scheme. Well, I'm glad that we shared the QR code. And, you know, I look at that 44 car, and immediately I go back to our last race a couple of weeks ago at Atlanta when, I mean, he
so
was
close.
Right there.
So close.
It was so fun. I think about what that celebration would have been like. You know?
I was texting my wife. She had just put the kids down or something, and she was like, why is people losing their minds over this race? I was texting her. Brennan Poole's in the lead. In the next 2 seconds, oh no. Never mind.
It changed that quickly.
Yes.
All right, so you stay out, you get stage points, and then you have to come down and kind of pay your debt here. Jordan Anderson Racing's Raja Carruth are going to come in and make pit stop. Dean Thompson will do the same down Progressive Pit Road. Dylan?
Yeah, and that debt that you mentioned is what they're going to make sure that they have worked into the race car here for Raja Carruth. Want to make sure they get in the proper balance, be in traffic probably the rest of the day, so they're going to go back on some air pressure changes they made in stage 1 to get him closer to how he started, and also add some tape to the grill, 4 tires and fuel for the 32, Raja's final race this year in this car before he moves to the Junior Motorsports 88 to finish the year. Kim.
Dylan, Dean Thompson in the 26, the other driver that had stayed out, try and grab stage points. They will take this opportunity to fix the nose just where it's puckered in a little bit, so if you see some bare bond in a second go out, that's what they're working on. Just struggled with overall grip and dirty air, but in the ballpark, he felt like was not happy though with Ross Chastain on that last restart. He said, be better if the 9 didn't try to kill me.
Yeah, and you know what I'll say? I know it's not been the year that Sam Hunt Racing would have liked, but a really good effort by them there in stage 2 to get Dean Thompson some stage points. Restart, final stage with Allgaier leading when we come back.
Olive Garden's got not 1, not 2, but 3 new dishes that might just dethrone your favorite. Each tossed in our new creamy garlic sauce with fresh spinach and tomatoes. So, will it be the tender, buttery salmon, or will the grilled chicken or sautéed shrimp take the crown? One of them could be a new favorite, but you don't have long to find out. Our limited-time creamy garlic fettuccinis will be gone soon.
Oh, hey, Cole's mom. Remember, no direct eye contact.
When I came home, there was a man in my house. I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
This is actually my first interview.
Go easy.
Derek is the host.
He's a sweetie.
Here we go. Extra, weeknights at 5 on CW6. It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
Where you been, hey?
Little field research. Show them what we got. Check this out.
Looks like America is loving Ford quality.
Salvador Perez is the Angels' all-time home run leader.
He's #1 in new vehicle quality, and F-Series are America's best-selling trucks.
Great deals, crazy good.
Yeah, just broke it.
America, this is what summer's all about. Get 0%
Past George Brett, who's a legend, a Hall of Famer.
Toward your down payment on select Ford vehicles, plus a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
Construction sites are built for tough work, but when the site is poorly maintained and hazards go unmarked,
Yeah, I think Salvador Perez is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer.
just an accident, that's negligence. I'm Joe Stanley, and I've spent my entire career building the Stanley Success System. We investigate, we reconstruct, we hire expert witnesses, and we don't stop until you get the maximum award. Stanley Law, 1-800-608-3333.
Hi everyone, I'm Joe Bright, owner of Duncan Bright Furniture. For nearly 100 years, the community in Syracuse has embraced Duncan Bright Furniture. We have one last opportunity to welcome you into our store on South Salina Street before we close the doors for good. Every single item in this store must be sold, and we've taken fresh discounts to ensure every piece of furniture is appreciate you. Never will be.
I'm just not going down. The sweat levels are coming down. I'm glad to be more relaxed. I'm excited to go to the AC. Couple stumbles, that's expected. It's gonna be fun though. I'm a big metaphor guy.
Zero is
Sounds
here.
cool. I don't know
Zero
what I'm
is
saying.
now. During the summer sales event at Syracuse's #1 Ford dealer, Davidson Ford. Get more, pay less with 0% interest, plus 0 payments for 90 days and 0 maintenance for 2 years on select models. Lease a 2026 Ford F-150 4x4 from only $399 per month. Looking for pre-owned? We have the area's largest certified pre-owned inventory with Ford Blue certified vehicles backed by a Ford warranty, new or pre-owned. Now is the time to save and drive home in a Ford. Shop DavidsonFordClay.com.
The contenders for the chase in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series have just 2 races left to make their move. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Saturday, August 8th, qualifying at 12:30 Eastern, then later, racing action at 4:30 Eastern on the CW.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by KFC. It's finger licking good. Back at Indy, and now we get this replay brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. Going to look at the 19 of Brent Cruz. Started yesterday in practice.
A little bit of contact there with the wall. He was actually the fastest car in practice, but just where it started, had some contact with his teammate, and then later on pit road, they had the car jacked up, and it's like he tried to go before the car was let down and come back in, taped some crush panels up, and had plenty of adversity at him, but he still got time.
Hey, and he's 19th, so there's plenty of ground for him to go get some here late in this race if the car's where it needs to be. He's right now +1 above the cut line in front of his teammate William Sawalich, who's had a good day, going to restart at least prior to the choose as 6th, driver 18. Allgaier leading this thing, goes outside lane.
Well, he did the same thing last year. Yep. I don't know if you remember it. It got him in trouble because Larson restarted on his inside.
Slid up the racetrack.
Loose under
who was it?
Larson.
Yeah, I think about that. You got a Cup guy you're racing with. I mean, the foreshadowing of that is quite interesting.
Yeah, and when we get down to the end of this, everybody gets more aggressive. The outside lane doesn't give the inside lane as much room, and those cars will get loose. Turn 2's tough on these restarts. You hope you can have them cleared by the time you get there.
What about that number 9 car on the restart, Dylan?
Yeah, just wanted to quickly kind of talk about fuel strategy here because it is the name of the game here in this final stage. They feel like they're actually going to be okay. I would imagine, Ross is a Cup driver. He knows probably inherently to just save fuel whenever and however he can, no matter how close you are. But Philip Bell, the crew chief, came on the radio and told him that we should be good. We're not going to make another stop. We know that for sure. But they felt like they could make it. There's a couple other Hendrick-powered cars that feel like they're in a similar boat, maybe a lap or 2 short. There's some other teams with some other organizations that feel like they're maybe closer to 3 laps short. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys work the draft, if there's anything they can do just to give themselves a little bit of a buffer. Another yellow, though, would go a long way for several of these cars up front.
There is 0% chance you're saving 3 laps of fuel here with this rules package. They're almost wide open all the way around the racetrack. You could save 3 laps, but you're going to have to run 6 seconds a lap off the pace to do that. You might save 1. But I think it's going to be more challenging here than anywhere else. It's like trying to save fuel at Daytona or Talladega.
I mean, my team a shout out. When we go to Daytona and Talladega, they're usually like, hey, save us fuel, but maintain track position. Okay.
Yeah.
Pick one. What do you want?
Check every box.
Oxymoron, I think, right? It makes no sense.
Hey, we're above the action with GovX aerial coverage. GovX savings for those who serve. As we get ready for the restart, it'll be JRM 1, 2, 3. They've won 13 times this year with 5 different drivers and 4 different cars. And the man that's in control from the outside lane, Justin Allgaier, has won 6 times in 2026.
All right.
Also won right here
Pace
in
cars off.
2018, the only driver in the field that's won here in the past.
Sheldon Creed, who's going to line up behind Allgaier, I think one of
And
the best pushers in the entire series. I'd love to have him behind me.
green flag is back in the air. We are green for the final stage of today's O'Reilly Series race from Indianapolis Motor Speedway at Speedway, Indiana. Got 34 laps to go.
Sam Mayer here going bottom 3 wide.
That's going to stall that inside lane out.
3 wide. I mean, he goes down there and makes it happen.
Oh, poor William Sawalich gets the raw end of the deal. Going to be on the outside now of turn 2 as well. Can he get down in front of Brandon Jones?
Allgaier on the outside around Chastain for the lead.
Allgaier can't get away, mixing it up for 3rd.
Come on, Sheldon.
How good is this coming down the back straightaway to turn 3?
Look at the run that Juan has here. He's just defending. Okay.
Allgaier in a vulnerable position, being on the outside of turn 3. Outside of turn 2, you can have that momentum, but it's so fast on the entry to 3, being able to commit to that. You see now his other teammate, Carson Quantrill, is going to get to his inside. Sam Mayer was really aggressive on that restart, but look how much it's paid off for him. Now he's going to make it 3 wide again inside of Quapple.
Chastain with the lead, 3 wide for 2nd. Look at Mayer dicing down there.
And those angles are so bad for the spotters. You have to do the. Oh, he got tight right
Ooh, man, contact there between Quapple and Mayer.
Quapple fights back.
Egos are starting to set in here.
Oh, so good.
And Quapple going to win out on that battle. Now Allgaier coming low.
Allgaier packed air on that left rear Mayer's teammate Creed's going to help push him by.
Look, us race car drivers in this moment, it's like, come on, man. Quit putting us 3 wide. And so now guys like, I'm just going to pack air and make it hell for you.
How about this? Austin Hill, right there, a part of the equation. Riding with William Sawalich, who's trying to find his spot above that chase cut line.
He has a fast car. He came out on the short end of the deal in that restart, getting booked 3 wide because he was in the outside lane, but done a great job here fighting back. Now has his teammate Brandon Jones.
Joey Gase has a penalty for a restart violation.
Chase Elliott, welcome to the party. He's right in this mix.
Chase Elliott in 7th now.
Yeah, Chase Elliott all the way up to 7th right here. 2 right on board with the GovX on board. Sam Mayer, one of the more aggressive drivers. We're looking out the back of that car. It looks so calm, but I can assure you inside of those guys. Look at that grip of the wheel. Little side draft there from the 88. Oh, the 18 gets up behind him. Now Corey Day.
He's trying everything.
Nobody up in the 18 car today.
Anthony Alfredo is right there in the 96. Give a call to Jet Burton inside the top 15 today, driving that 27.
Get a look here. 41 and Mayer and Wapple. A little bit of contact. Everybody trying to get their entries opened up to have the angles that they want.
What's Dale think of this?
Hell yeah! That'd be fun. Hell yeah! Likes it. You mentioned Jet Burton. He had a great qualifying effort earlier. He's got himself back in the mix right here.
I saw him last night. He was out with sponsors. He told me, I think we're going to be good tomorrow. And look who's fighting their way to the front after the restart. Brent Cruz in the 19. We talked about all of their problems today, but so much on the line. And this 18-year-old's fighting hard with Parker Retzlaff.
Yeah, Parker in a good position right here, but it looks to me like the draft is on the outside. You see Ryan Sieg pushing the 19 through. 19's going to be in a great position now.
What I've realized from this race, like, you're going to go through some adversity, but as long as you can just erase that moment and still focus on the task ahead, like, your chances of rebounding are significantly higher.
Hey, time to go full throttle with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up.
Be ready here. Inside 26. 07 still getting out the front, still tied 26. Gonna get lifted in front. Still to your left here. Angle in front of you. Currently metal stagger.
30 laps to go at Indy for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Ross Chastain leading. Waffle, Creed, Allgaier, Hill, the top 5. We're live on CW.
How did I get here? Shooting all the action despite vision loss from wet AMD. It started when Vabysmo opened up my world. I was worried when I started to lose my sight, but my doctor recommended Vabysmo. Vabysmo is different. It's the only treatment thought to block 2 causes of wet AMD. So I'm back doing what I love, knowing that Vabysmo improves vision. And there's a chance for up to 4 months between treatments.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection, active eye swelling, or are allergic to it. Vabysmo could cause eye infection, retinal detachment, temporary increase in eye pressure, an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke, or severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye. Report changes to vision or eye pain to your doctor or retina specialist right away.
Now, I'm bringing it all into focus. Open up your world with Vabysmo.
Trust the #1 prescribed FDA-approved treatment for wet AMD and diabetic macular edema. Ask your retina specialist about Vabysmo.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
With hands-free glide step Skechers slip-ins, you could actually see the comfort. Watch. Just step in with no bending down. Then with each step, you get a soft, pillow-like landing, plus an explosive takeoff, like glide step is propelling you forward. Try Glide Step Skechers Slip-ins. Olive Garden's
Got 27 laps to go. Ross Chastain has a half-second lead over second-place Carson Kvapil.
Each tossed in our new creamy garlic sauce with fresh spinach and tomatoes. So, will it be the tender, buttery salmon, or will the grilled chicken or sautéed shrimp take the crown? One of them could be a new favorite, but you don't have long to find out. Our limited-time creamy garlic fettuccinis will be gone soon.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
What if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage? Next up, we have Ned.
what if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla.
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Ready for this one? Get iPhone 17 Pro on T-Mobile. Let that sink in. On T-Mobile. Take that amazing new iPhone and be like this guy. Look at that perfect selfie. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
Closed captioning for today's race is brought to you by Tableau TV. Watch, pause, and record live TV for free. Save money on your TV bills by switching to Tableau TV. Well, you're watching this race side by side on CW, and I'm telling you, this has been some kind of fun chess match at the front. Chastain leading, but you got Kvapil in second. He's been a runner-up 5 times in his career and just not going away here in the one.
Yeah, he's hungry, man. It's a great opportunity in front of him. He's learning what his car has behind Ross here, his teammate, and he's wondering how he can apply to get by him. You've seen him a couple laps ago during the break, just try to apply that pressure to his left rear. Just doesn't have quite enough of what he needs, but who knows? Is he riding it? Is he maintaining his balance to stay close enough with that striking distance?
And that'll be a popular win throughout the garage. When you think about when Creed was able to win at Atlanta earlier this year, if Carson Kvapil gets to victory lane, it's going to be a popular win. And you mentioned earlier, Jeremy Clements with the Sky Fund Aviation on that. Think about this brand who just came into the sport, only doing a few races. The Wild brand protein snacks. We were up here yesterday eating those in the booth. What a moment for those guys to get to come to Indy and have their brand, be on TV, maybe be in victory lane.
Well, one of the biggest stages.
Well, and, you don't pick and choose if you're a driver. If you can win, you absolutely will take it anywhere. But if you're Carson and you can get career win number 1 in Indy, it just magnifies everything, especially when you think about where he is in his career and the importance of creating opportunities for the future.
Well, he's dogging the 9 right now. It looked to me like the 9's handling maybe starting to go away just a little bit. You gotta wonder, as these guys though have talked about their balance shifting from being the leader to being the trail car, maybe they switch. Does that help the 9 car?
We started to cut you off. You know what I wonder is if he actually knows who's driving the 9 car, because it's one of the worst blockers in the entire sport. That's all he does is mirror drive. So good luck getting around Ross Chastain.
Chastain will play some defense.
Yes, he's going to make it hard on him, and that's to Ross's point. Okay, he knows that the 1 car is better. He is going to make Carson here burn his stuff up to hopefully get a bigger gap there later, but man, Carson's not going away.
Yeah, and we've seen this earlier in the race. These 2 guys have driven away from who's behind, but it just seems like once we get that 20, 25 laps on tires, it all starts migrating back together.
I'll tell you what, these 2 connected at the hip, and I would say the same thing for 3rd. If you drift back behind them, Creed has that 3rd spot, but Allgaier are right there. Here comes the 7.
Strong run off of 4 for the 7. easy pass here. If Sheldon was smart, he'll just let the 7 car have it just to get back attached and make a charge at the front 2. But that's exactly what the front 2 wanted to see is them battling it out to create an even bigger gap. They're up to 2.5 seconds here. Oh, here goes Carson off turn 2 here.
And Carson Quapple, side by side here now for the lead. And he takes the lead from Ross Chastain. 22 laps to go.
And I think the way his car is handling here, he might drive the way right here.
Well, we're going to see. It's been really interesting. I feel like the whole race long to see that leader struggle and then all of a sudden get behind, and 2 laps later, they're all over the car in front of him. It is very unique here as you get a look at the owner over there on the right, Dale Jr. We talked about it being a popular win, and it'll be a relief, I think, for Dale Jr. for Carson to get his victory lane. He's put a lot of effort into this young man, and everybody wants to see it finally happen.
You know, Carson's been really hard on himself, all those runner-up finishes. And he felt like one got away at Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. And Dale told me, we talked after the race, and I coached him up on, you got to keep looking forward. Don't think about what's in the rearview mirror. Here we are today. Perfect opportunity on the biggest stage to go out and get it done. He's in control with 21 remaining.
What I've always liked about Carson is he's just a cool, calm, collected, very poised, very focused on the task at hand. Yes, all of us are critical of ourselves, so I don't fault him there. But he is able to erase it and focus right now on trying to be the best for the next 21 laps here.
He is slowly getting away from the 9 or Ross Chastain behind. We haven't really seen anybody be able to drive away like that late in these runs. See this next time by.
Great lap, buddy. Keep it up.
Yep, you hear him talking about those lap times. It's just exactly how fast it is. Almost 2/10 quicker last time by. Kim, do you have more on the one?
Yeah, Carson's been completely quiet. Rodney Childers' crew chief did come on when Carson took the lead and reminded him it's going to drive a little bit different out front. So figure out your marks. Also said 1 and 3 is where you need a little bit of work. 2 and 4 look really good, though.
The good news is Quapple is leading. The bad news, 20 laps at Indy is an eternity. Number 1 out front. From Chastain, Allgaier, Creed Hill. And here's how he got it done. Looking really good right now as he tries to get that first trophy, and the boss definitely approves on the pit box.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler. Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you. Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto Parts. At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, deliciously delectable, delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, deliciously delectable, delectable squeeze up, delectable squeeze up, delectable.
I drive a race car at 200 miles per hour. Before I ever strap in, I've already gone through every variable. My team, my car, I trust them with my life. That's just how this world works. With a life this fast-paced, I need things I can count on. I need a cell phone service that keeps up with me. That's why I use Patriot Mobile. They give me premium service, and they stand for the same things I do: faith, family, and freedom. Join me and make the switch to Patriot Mobile today.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace shades that get lost or broken. So far, we've racked up over 300,000 five-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever light throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site-wide at shadyrays.com.
Buying a new car? You need WeatherTech. Perhaps a nice used car. You need WeatherTech. Or maybe you're still driving Old Faithful. You need WeatherTech. No matter the age of your vehicle, American-made WeatherTech products are the solution. Because Nexus don't care what year your vehicle is. See? You do need WeatherTech. Order your American-made protection at WT.com.
Stay down. Right to the left.
You ready? Let me get in.
16 laps to go. It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series live on CW from Indianapolis Motor Speedway with Jamie McMurray, Bubba Wallace, and Adam Alexander. Carl Metz, Kim Kuhn, Dylan Welch on the pit lane.
When we went to break, it looked to me like the one was driving away. Right there as we came back, the 9 actually answered, and then ironically, the guy in third, their teammate Allgaier, had a massive lap, almost 3/10 quicker than the leader, and he's only 2 seconds back. So if these two guys start racing side by side, and they will because of the amount of laps that are left, don't count that guy out right there. 6 times he's won this year. Definitely can get it done again today.
Saying what? A lot. Scan the QR code to take a short free online hearing test. Now let's listen in to Starkey Radio Communications.
Got just 15 laps to go here.
Away from Sheldon now. He just can't hang with you. It's time to go. I might get buried to the 2 out front. You ran a 07. Ross ran a 06. But one ran a 17. Every lap it keeps getting better and better and better. Oh, yeah. Game on now.
Gotta love the confidence.
Yeah, Eddie DeHaan, he substituted for us out in Sonoma, so it's just funny hearing the way he talks, the way he navigates, his drivers throughout the racetrack. But yeah, you can never count out to 7 when the pay window opens. That's who shows up the most.
And Adam, you said this as we went to break. You look at the bottom left of your screen, 15 laps. That's almost 15 minutes. It's not Bristol where it knocked you, or Martinsville where these go away so quick. It's a while, so the 7 has a legitimate shot to be able to catch them.
Sam Mayer second in this race last year, starting to drift late. That's Corey Day in the 17.
Corey Day packing the air on the left rear, making it extremely tough. Watch the hands here of Sam Mayer. Oh, yeah, loose.
You can hear the car backfiring. He was out of gas so long.
Yep.
We saw that momentum now.
Luckily, it was only 2 spots for him. He can wind it back up here and try to make a charge again.
Sam Mayer only 36 points above the cut line right now. And he's great at Iowa, but with Daytona looming to end the regular season, just the wild cards and the question marks when it comes to who's going to qualify for the chase. And there's been a lot of drama for those bubble guys today. But I mean, the separation is not great. 22 separated 11th to 14th coming in, and you can see how snug it is right now.
Yeah, man, those guys that are floating around that bubble.
Well, this lap car, going to play a big factor in this. We saw those guys.
That's David Starr.
Oh, it's the same lap car from earlier that rode up Sheldon Creed.
Got a free pass, got back on the lead lap, going a lap down here.
All good, man.
I think he caught him at an okay spot to not allow the one car get that big of a run here. So more so, it kind of jeopardizes the entry for turn 3 for Ross there. So hopefully Carson can capitalize on that and pull back away.
And Allgaier's the other one that will now have that lap car and see. I think his timing's going to be, I don't know, maybe in a little draft here. We'll see about the lap times this next time by. It almost leveled out with the 1 and the 7. Oh no, that cost Carson Wappel almost 3/10 that lap to the 7. So Allgaier is at the rate he's going. He's going to get there with about 3 or 4 laps to go, and we're going to have a race.
And with 12 remaining, look who's in fourth in the bumper there, Chase Elliott. So Junior Motorsports, wow, 2, 3, 4 in the running order here it is.
I take back what I said earlier, okay? Where was JRM?
That's right, yeah.
They're there now.
They've answered the bell. They always do. Hey, a top 10 for that organization today would be their 79th straight race, putting a car inside the top 10. That would match RFK for the best all time. The organization has just been red hot in recent years.
It's awesome to see just the passion from Dale and Kelly and what they've been able to do with JRM over the last handful of years. I remember running against them in the O'Reilly series, and those were always the cars that you wanted to be, and it was always fun. But to see them now to take that next step and just be dominant each and every weekend. You know, that man on the pit box there somehow wearing a hoodie in July in Indy. It's super fun.
What about it, Kim?
Yeah, and Carson Blanco, completely focused, has been very quiet on the radio. What I have been hearing is spotter TJ Majors as well as crew chief Rodney Childers just giving him updates. Here's what they most recently did. Let's get some in-car audio courtesy of Starkey for the one car.
What does he do better than one? Lazy in turn one, that's the biggest thing, because every time we say something, they rocks through there real good. Copy.
So you heard them mention turn one, and I actually had a conversation with Carson earlier today. He talked about how good the car was, how he likes this racetrack, but if there's one thing he felt like he needed work on, it was turn one. He said it's the biggest challenge. It's just an odd corner. He described it as, he said the entry and the exit are just both uncomfortable for me in different ways.
And as we look at Rodney Childers, Adam, I have to think he's seeing the same thing we are. And you could cue the Jaws music at any moment here, because the 7 car continues to knock a 10th a lap out, and he's going to get a little draft now from the 9 car. We got another wild card playing into this. It is far from over for Carson Blanco.
It is shaping up to be an interesting race between these three, but yes, it's like the 9 car is falling back, allowing the tow method here for the 7. So you should see a little bit of an increase in lap time here to mount a late charge here. It's going to be exciting.
Look at those lap times on the left of your screen. Yep. You see, 3/10 lap 88. You see a 10th lap 89, another 10th, and it's going to continue to get magnified for the 7 because he gets that little bit of a draft. How quick he can get by Ross Chastain will be the determining factor if Allgaier can go up and race for the win.
Well, and how hard does the 9, Ross Chastain, defend here?
I was going to mention
when you're battling for second instead of the race lead.
And now, I joked about Ross being the best blocker in the game, right? Cup drivers also know, it's not really my day. This car is faster. Okay. But when it's the heat of the moment, you're battling for lead, you're going to make that guy work hard.
He's going to make him work for it. Because if the caution comes out, he wants to restart on the front row. He's not going to want to restart in a different position. I think he's going to race him hard here.
Coming to 8 laps to go. I see that one out front. We talk about Rodney Childers. And I think about the success he had here in the Brickyard 400 with Kevin Harvick winning it in 19 and 20.
They were so fast.
Trying to sprinkle a little more magic dust on a car here.
Watch right
Across
here.
the yard of bricks first.
Rodney's hoping the 9 can hold him up a little bit. We'll see what kind of run can Allgaier get just a little bit inside here of the 9. He's so much faster right now. Oh, yeah. He's going to have the run right here. Watch. Got the momentum. 9 will not.
Here comes Allgaier trying to get around.
Lost a little bit.
Ross for second.
Wow, it looked to me like he had the run.
He had the run. It was just enough to where when he pulled out, he stalled himself. And so now he has to regroup. That's a lot of time lost right there. So I imagine here, if he can get a good run off of turn 4 here and set himself up to pack air, because he's at the point where he can waste that time. We're down to 8 laps to go. 7 coming by this next time. He has got to pack air here, get the 9 out of the way, and march forward.
A little bit of a toe here down into turn 1. It just looked to me like he was way better through turn 2 than what the 9 was. But the 9 down the pipes right there. Yeah, lifted.
Here comes Allgaier for second.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Allgaier around Chastain for second place.
Here we go.
What did you say about the Jaws music? He makes the pass. He's a second back. We'll see what Allgaier can do from here.
He made the pass and ran faster than the leader did, all in the same time, so it actually didn't hold him up, guys.
Jeremy Clemens is on pit road with an issue. That's not good. It sucks. He was having a good day.
The crew chief emphasized exactly what you guys are talking about. He said, let's not lose too much time racing the 9 car. So they got past him pretty quickly. That's the gap to make up to the 1 car. They feel like they are the best, though. The 7 does right here at the exit of turn number 4. That's part of why the lap times have been running so good. He gets off that corner so well, then has this long front straightaway to use the draft and try and close in on the cars he's trying to pass. So we'll see if he's got enough time. 5 to go next time by.
Heartbreak for the 51 on the right. You see issues there on pit road. Maybe a battery doing something there to the left rear. Sounds like maybe they're having to change the batteries. Look at this, though, guys. Now they're straight. Look at all the lap cars lined up. It's not one. There was 5 of them on that straightaway. It's going to play a role in how these guys catch them and who can pass.
Longest run of the day. First time we've dealt with this. Running on those older tires. You pitted at the end of stage 2 to cycle it through. So everything these guys are facing is coming at them for the first time today. Going to be 5 laps to go for Carson Quapple, doing everything he can to try to hang on for that first career victory.
Well, good news for Carson. Last time by, he actually matched Allgaier's lap time. They both ran quite a bit slower than what they have been. Very close this time. Justin was able to run him out just a little bit, but I just think as we catch those lap cars, but we've heard them reference the balance of their cars. Does it just, does it help the balance of the one, or does it hurt it?
The thing here, I told you I'm lost on the dirtier thing. But what is going to be vital for Carson here is to have his mind made up now for what he wants to do with the lap cars ahead. He cannot wait until he's a corner behind and they're right there in front of him. Yes, it's not as easy as just pulling out a line and going, but having your mind made up, making that move count to not waste as much time as possible.
So much history in Indianapolis for Junior Motorsports. Last year, they got their 100th win all-time, courtesy of Connor Zillich. Today, trying to do something for the first time ever, and that is sweep the top 4 positions at this level in NASCAR. Quapple leads Allgaier, Chastain, and Chase Elliott. 4 to go for driver
4 laps left.
Over a tenth of a second quicker that time, and what makes me nervous when we talk about these lap cars, it's not just one. You see, it's 2 guys kind of racing for position right there, so that might change their mindset as these leaders catch them. He's going to have to deal with them within the next lap and a half, probably. And man, with the rules package they have, if you check up just a little bit on the exit of the corner, you pay the penalty down that 3,300 foot long straightaway. It's a lot of lap time you can lose in 1 lap.
Yeah, he's here. This is what I talked about a moment ago. What is your plan here? You're hoping that they just...
Allgaier might catch Quapple. I don't know. Though.
Classy move. Okay, that's 1 down.
Next, you'll see Ryan Ellis in the 0-2.
But Allgaier's going to get a nice little toe right here from Bilicki, and Bilicki will probably even give him that inside if he can just open up his entry here.
Yeah, Bilicki's just pointing by. You see the finger out the window. Super classy moves for the lap cars here. The 0-2 moves out of the way. Kind of compromises the 1's exit here.
A little bit. And they matched each other's lap times. Allgaier was just barely quicker the last time by.
So
Allgaier looks quicker this time.
Looked like he got a little tight, though. On exit, he washed up a little quick. You can hear the throttle. Yep. Ryan Ellis kind of rolling out of it right there. Going to let Justin go.
Yep.
Please let me go before I get to the entry.
Yep. Yes.
I can open it up.
Gonna be 2
half-second lead.
This time by, coming through 3 and 4.
It's a good battle. 3 to go.
Is a champion in the Truck Series. He got his first Truck Series win 25 years ago. Oh boy, so much drama. The nerves that must be happening behind the wheel. 5 miles to
2 to go.
number 1.
This is bringing back memories for me from last year. The double overtime, 2 laps here. It's all about hitting your marks, and you're just fear driving at this point. Because for us, it's a little different. You can see the runs kind of happening and forming, but yeah, you're just wondering where that car is behind you, making sure that you seal off all the air to not allow them to advance on you in the corners. But nerve-wracking.
Allgaier is catching him. I don't know if it'll be enough.
It's going to be really close. He was 2/10 quicker again right here, and look, he's getting a little bit of toe right now. And you mentioned it. The thing about driving out of the mirror is that you could miss your marks if you're the 1 car Carson. So focus ahead.
Coming to the white flag.
At this point, next time by, I think they're going to be right on each other. Off of turn 4.
It's going to be fun. Here we go. White flags in the air. One more time around at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Speedway, Indiana for the Pennzoil 250. Close battle here. Here comes Allgaier, trying to catch his teammate Carson Quapple. Carson Quapple trying to get his first career win.
Carson's got to hit his marks just right and get that exit that he needs.
Just got focus here. Oh, it's tight.
Oh.
That's good for the
Yeah, that stalled all the momentum there.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. A little bit of a gap for Quapple here overall, Geyer. Lap car out ahead. Into turn.
Here we go. Allgaier, not. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Didn't close the gap.
And off the final turn.
Off the turn 4. Here comes Carson.
Carson Quapple.
Welcome to the club. Carson Quapple.
NASCAR family. Carson Quapple wins the Pennzoil 250 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Five career runner-up finishes. He's a bridesmaid, no more. And today, Carson Quapple does it on the biggest stage, getting the trophy at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
You flipped this earlier. Yeah, I did.
We all love a good story, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Allgaier, first career win.
First career win, Carson Quapple, son of Travis Quapple.
At age 23, it's Carson Quapple who finishes.
He's a Truck Series champion.
It's a massive amount of weight lifted off Carson Quapple's shoulders. There's been a lot of pressure on him. If you're going to do it big and do it at one of the biggest tracks.
Yeah, that was a
in the series.
31.5-minute green flag run to end the race.
Absolutely, one of the best in the series right now. To be able to do that, hold him off, it just, for me, it unlocked a whole new potential inside the car. Excited to see how this transforms his career for Carson moving forward.
And the celebration brought to you by KFC. First time car number 1 has won a NASCAR race at Indy since 2010 when Jamie Mack got the Brickyard 400 victory. That's pretty cool. And there is a splash of Bass Pro Shops on the back of that car.
There's no doubt that Johnny Morris from Bass Pro Shops is watching today, proud of Carson.
By the way, Chase Elliott did finish the deal. Junior Motorsports sweeps the top 4 positions. First time it's ever been done in the history of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
It's like I need to eat a plate of wild chips.
Well, we've got some in the booth. Crackers. So yeah, we don't have the chips, we have crackers.
Just what a cool moment. You know, your first win is so special, no matter where it's at.
I mean, there's so many levels to it, though, because, I mean, you win it again.
Buddy, super proud of you. Super proud.
Oh, a little emotion there, it looks like, maybe. That's awesome.
Oh, I think it's the hoodie making him sweat.
But you know, there's so many layers. You win it at Indy. As Jamie said, you beat a championship driver in Justin Allgaier. And then the other thing I would say, the future for Carson Quapple is uncertain. No one really knows exactly what's going to happen next for him. The best way to find a ride, go win races, especially ones like this.
And you talk about the win magnifying everything. He's also second in points now. Has moved up. I mean, like, his season is getting ready to turn around. Great job by him. Dylan?
Tell you what, we're going to climb over the wall here and chat with Dale Jr. I'm going to try not to knock all my stuff off my pack here. Hey, how proud are you of this kid? It's been a long time coming.
Oh, man. This has been a long time coming.
Looks emotional.
He's like a son almost. You know, you work with these guys for so long. And you work so hard. We work so hard with Josh Berry and all our drivers, and you just want him to have success. And he's got to win to keep going. You got to win if you want to stay in this deal. And man, he got so close. So I'm just so happy for him, for Travis, his dad.
Go enjoy this. Congrats.
I will. Thank you.
That is so awesome to see Dale's emotion. Everything that he's done this for. I think it shows you, though, as fans.
JRM was 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's
It's the first time that's ever happened in O'Reilly history.
In the Cars Tour. So he's been a part of Carson's career for years. And he mentioned his dad. I mean, they're all together a lot because his little brother now drives Dale's late model. So that family is very connected to Junior Motorsports and Dale Jr. And listen, Adam, we know Dale really well, right? Like, we fly with him every week. His passion, he's the biggest race fan that I know. He loves what he's doing. I'm so happy to see him having the success that he's having.
First career win. He's taking it all in. Here he comes.
Here it is, the moment he's been waiting for. Carson Kvapil, finally a winner in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Woo!
Wait our way through here. Carson, man, came close a lot of times. You finally get it done in Indianapolis. The boys are going to go climb the fence here. What does this moment mean to you to do this here?
Oh, it means the world to me.
You got to go climb the fence now.
Man, I don't know. It's very emotional. I rode around on that lap backwards and just sat there and thought about all the hard work I put in, me and my dad, Travis, to get to this point. And,
yeah, I met his dad before.
Dale Jr., L.W. Miller,
Travis.
Kelly Miller. Put behind me to give me
Former
this
Truck Series
opportunity,
champion.
give me a second chance, I guess you could say, to come back at it this year. So this group of one guys with on this wild Chips car is amazing, and I knew we were going to get one, and I'm hoping we can chase some more towards the end. I just can't believe it. It's been a lot of races and a lot of hours to working and building towards this.
Dale, we just talked to him. He got emotional talking about how proud he was of you to finally check this off the list. The two of you's relationship, how special is it for you to do this for him?
It's awesome. I mean, I remember last year, this was the 100 win for Junior Motorsports, and I wanted to get my first win really bad, but I really wanted to get the 100th win for JRM here. And just glad we could come back here with Rodney Childers and this whole Wild Potato Chips, Bass Pro Shops, Clarence Technologies Chevrolet, and bring a really fast car. I knew from lap 1 of practice that the thing was a rocket ship, and I just knew we had to do all the right things and make the right adjustments, and I just couldn't make any mistakes.
Can you take a deep breath and exhale a little bit now?
I don't
It's
know.
Rodney on the box. Yeah, it's a cool thing, Jaden.
For a long time, and I'll be able to go into
It's a
the
cool
off
win.
weekend thinking about this. So,
like I said, I met
just
Travis
not trying
Kvapil
to cry
when I was
too much.
younger.
I've already shed a few tears, just trying to hold it together right now.
Hey man, you've earned it. Congratulations. Carson Kvapil, finally a winner with an NASCAR
You gotta go climb the
Auto
fence,
Parts
man.
Series.
14 wins this year for Junior Motorsports. 4 different cars, 6 drivers ties the record they set a year ago. And the guy that got it done today, Carson Kvapil. His dad's a champion, and you know he is so proud this afternoon. 3rd win of the year for that one group. Rodney Childers leading the charge. Let it rip. Celebrate good times. Carson Kvapil, you are a winner at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Going once.
Alrighty, y'all.
Going twice.
See, I'm going to end this. I'll be live for the Cup race tomorrow. When's the green flag for tomorrow's race?
Financial plan, right? Maybe. I mean, yes. No. PNC Bank believes a little boring advice goes a long way.
This summer, let flavor ring with a grilled ranch burger seasoned with Hidden Valley Ranch. It's bold, zesty, and unforgettable cookout flavor done right. Hidden Valley Ranch, the flavor
See,
of
it'll be
America.
2:20.
Since the dawn of time, man has been playing.
So we'll be live at
by
like
friction irritation
2:30,
for wipe and
2:35,
clean.
something like
What
that.
man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how wet Dude Wipes completely clears while dry TP smears?
Probably,
Reach the
no,
edge.
probably
Switch
more
to
like
extra large
2:40.
Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down.
The Colonel
I'll
has
be
a
live.
bucket list. The $10 one.
Or
Big
1:40.
nuggets. Tuesday, fried chicken. Wednesday, wings. Thursday tenders. Friday nuggets.
So, all right. I want to thank you guys for watching. Fun times today. Kind of another boring race this weekend, but you know, the end was kind of fun. But
watch forever.
yeah, my guy Sheldon led 23 laps, finished 8th. Jesse Love finished 16th, and my win pick Taylor Gray finished in 12th. So yeah, all right.
That's rough.
Well, thank you guys for watching.